Hello everyone, I am BowserJrXD, and welcome to the Hollywood Casino 400, race 28 of 36 in the NASCAR Cup Series for 2023. Well, it's the second race of round one at the awesome Kansas Speedway, a wide and moderately banked 1.5-mile tri-oval. Toyotas have been very strong throughout the weekend, although some of the Hendrick cars have also shown the same strength, mostly the 5 and the 24, and even the 9. So, let's just see how this goes for them. See if Toyota can pull off a win after completely throwing away Darlington, or if Hendrick Motorsports can get their 300th victory. Who's there? Hi, and my good man, Motorsports Fan 17 is back. And I missed the start of. Yeah. Sorry, I missed the start of Woohoo because I unironically like the opening. I'm taking it now. I'm taking it now.
Also at the same time as this, there's also the IndyCar season finale at Laguna Seca.
I completely forgot about that shit. Okay, I have Xfinity. I gotta find it
right now, so they're about to get started on that.
Yeah, I should find that real quick because I should probably do both of them at the same time. At the same time. I forgot about honestly because the championship is over. I believe Christian Lundgaard won the pole and set a new record for fastest lap around the track.
Oh, wow.
Like 1 minute 6 something, beating I think Brian Elio's old 1 minute 7 something. Let's see.
Also, in regards to the Cup race, I feel like it should be straight to the point when I say this, but I really am pulling for Bubba Wallace to win,
or at least finish well. As long as he, I think the main goal I think for him is round of 12.
Yeah. Right now he's separated on the cut line by just 1 point with Christopher Bell.
Yeah. Not a scenario I thought any of us would have imagined. At least Bell being on the cut line specifically. But Darlington went very fast. My pick for today is Tyler Reddick, by the way.
Reddick is actually my alternate pick.
They're still doing opening ceremonies at Laguna Seca, so. Oh shit. Well, that was a shitty ass command. Alright, give me a minute to finish. I forgot to, Reddick, thanks for recording. I forgot to fill out the rest of my, where all the drivers are from. Chesterfield, Virginia. Ty Gibbs. Okay, I just need to finish Ty Gibbs and Bubba Wallace, and I'm all set. Gibbs is from Charlotte. I know Bubba's from Alabama. I just don't know the Mobile. Okay. Makes sense. He's black. I say that because Mobile in Alabama has a very large black population. Same things with cities like Montgomery and Birmingham. Alright, 36 drivers lining up for today, including one driver making his debut. I just gotta make sure I have the thing lined up. Also, announced IndyCar will be running an all-star race at Thermal Club in March. Which begs the question, why would you have your all-star race be the second race of the season? Obviously, there's a month-long gap between St. Petersburg and Texas, but it's still kind of wonky to me. Anyway, let's see. Starting 36th, driving the number... This is the wrong roster. Here it is. Starting 36th, driving the number 54 Monster Energy Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing from Charlotte, North Carolina, Ty Gibbs. Starting 35th, driving the number 8 Casey's General Store Chevrolet for Richard Childress Racing from Las Vegas, Nevada, Kyle Busch. Starting 34th, driving the number 78 Whelen Chevrolet for Live Fast Motorsports from Alpine, California, and making his debut, Sheldon Creed. Starting 33rd, driving the number 77 Raise T Chevrolet for Spire Motorsports from Welcome, North Carolina, Ty Dillon. Starting 32nd, driving the number 38 Boot Barn Ford for Front Row Motorsports from Sherrills Ford, North Carolina, Todd Gilliland. Starting 31st, driving the number 15 Jungle Law Ford for Rick Ware Racing from Phoenix, Arizona, J.J. Yaley. Starting 30th, driving the number 31 Celsius Chevrolet for Colleague Racing from Winnemac, Indiana, Justin Haley. Starting 29th, driving the number 21 Menards Masterpiece Ford for the Wood Brothers from Huntersville, North Carolina, Harrison Burton. And that shocked me for a minute because I didn't realize that Burton had a Menards cars today. Starting 28th, driving the number 41 United Rentals Ford for Stuart Haas Racing from Berlin, Connecticut, Ryan Preece. Starting 27th, driving the number 51 Biohaven Jacob Company's Ford for Rick Ware Racing from Ladera Ranch, California, Cole Custer. Starting 26th, driving the number 14 Mahindra Tractors Ford for Stuart Haas Racing from Mitchell, Indiana, Chase Briscoe. Starting 25th, driving the number 10 Smithfield Ford for Stuart Haas Racing from Fort Walton Beach, Florida, Eric Almirola. Starting 24th, driving the number 7 Gainbridge Chevrolet for Spire Motorsports from Charlotte, North Carolina, Corey LaJoy. Starting 23rd, driving the number 48 Ally Chevrolet for Hendrick Motorsports from Tucson, Arizona, Alex Bowman. Starting 22nd, driving the number 16 Nutrient AG Solution Chevrolet for Colleague Racing from Los Gatos, California, AJ Allmendinger. Starting 21st, driving the number 42 Sunseeker Resort Chevrolet for Legacy Motor Club from Portage, Michigan, Carson Hocevar. Starting 20th, driving the number 4 Sonny D Ford for Stuart Haas Racing from Bakersfield, California, Kevin Harvick. Starting 19th, driving the number 43 Allegiant Chevrolet for... Why is... Oh, never mind. For Allegiant Chevrolet for Legacy Motor Club from Byron, Michigan, Eric Jones. Starting 18th, driving the number 2 Menards Richmond Water Heaters Ford for Team Penske from Columbus, Ohio, Austin Cindric. Starting 17th, driving the number 12 Wabash Ford for Team Penske from Hartford Township in Trumbull County, Ohio, Ryan Blaney. Weird, that county is made up of 24 townships, so they called, anyway, which is, interesting. Starting 16th, driving the number 47 Dillon's NOS Energy Drink Chevrolet for JTG Doherty Racing from Olive Branch, Mississippi, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Starting 15th, driving the number 99 Freeway.com Chevrolet for Trackhouse Racing from Monterrey, Nuevo Leon, Mexico, Daniel Suarez. Fun fact, Monterrey is the site of Fundadora Park, which used to host a season-opening IndyCar race, or Champ Car race, from 2001, or at least they raced there from 2001 all the way through the end to 2007. Although it wasn't always. Long Beach came before it eventually. That or maybe it was the second race of the season. Anyway, starting 14th, driving the number 11 Yahoo Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing from Chesterfield, Virginia, Denny Hamlin. I will not say Tampa, Florida. Starting 13th, driving number 17 Fastenal Ford for Roush Fenway Keselowski Racing from Prosper, Texas, which by the way is a population of 30,000. Chris Buescher. Thank you, Rick Allen, for that wonderful fun fact. Starting 12th, driving the number 6 BuildSubmarines.com Ford for Roush Fenway Keselowski Racing from Rochester Hills, Michigan, Brad Keselowski. Starting 11th, driving the number 22 Shell Pennzoil Ford for Team Penske from Middletown, Connecticut, Joey Logano. Now for the top 10. Starting 10th, driving the number 23 Columbia Sportswear Company Toyota for 2311 Racing from Mobile, Alabama, Bubba Wallace. Starting 9th, driving the number 24 RaptorTough.com Chevrolet for Hendrick Motorsports from Charlotte, North Carolina, William Byron. Starting 8th, driving the number 3 Bass Pro Shop Chevrolet for Richard Childress Racing from Welcome, North Carolina, Austin Dillon. Starting 7th, driving the number 34 FreightAuctions.com Ford for Front Row Motorsports from Glendale, Arizona, Michael McDowell. I'm going to fix that. My thing said Phoenix, but I know he's from Glendale based on 2021. Starting 6th, driving the number 1 Kubota Chevrolet for Trackhouse Racing from Alva, Florida, Ross Chastain. Starting 5th, driving number 45 Moneyline Toyota for 2311 Racing from Corning, California, Tyler Reddick. Starting 4th, driving the number 9 Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet for Hendrick Motorsports from Dawsonville, Georgia, Chase Elliott. Starting 3rd, driving the number 19 Bass Pro Shops Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing from Mayetta, New Jersey, Martin Truex Jr. Starting 2nd, driving the number 5 HendrickCars.com Chevrolet for Hendrick Motorsports from Elk Grove, California, Kyle Larson. And on pole, driving the number 20 DeWalt Perform and Protect Toyota with a pole time of 29.954 seconds and a pole speed of 180.276 miles per hour. For Joe Gibbs Racing from Norman, Oklahoma, Christopher Bell. And that is your starting lineup for today's race. Now let's check it in. Oh, did somebody else come in? Dave,
yes,
my
it's
man.
Dave. Dude, I drop in for a bit.
Yeah. I probably have to swap back and forth between IndyCar. They're still on the grid, so let me see if I can find the starting lineup for IndyCar while they're actually I'll just go over the top 10 for IndyCar if I can find it. I believe Lundgaard's on pole. So, I don't have their sponsors on hand. Let's see. So, okay, IndyCar's lineup. Elio Castroneves starts last at 27th. 26th is Emily Francesco. 25th is Ryan Hunter-Ray for Meyershank Racing, Andretti Autosport, and Ed Court Racing, respectively. 24th is Stingray Robb for Dale Coyne Racing with Rick Ware Racing. 23rd is Benjamin Peterson for AJ Foyt Racing. 22nd is David Malukas and his final start for Dale Coyne Racing with HMD Motorsports. 21st is Tom Blomqvist in the number 60 for Meyershank Racing, the team he will be driving for next year. Starting 20th is Callum Ilott for Juncos Hollinger Racing. 19th is Agustin Canapino, his teammate from Argentina. Starting 18th is Marcus Ericsson for Chip Ganassi Racing in his last start for the team. Starting 17th is the 14 of Santino Ferrucci for AJ Foyt. 16th is Kyle Kirkwood in the number 27 for Andretti Autosports. Starting 15th. Why is this guy giving the starting command in a car? That's just in the pace car. That's a little weird. Or something. Starting 15th is the McLaren of Alexander Rossi, number 7. Starting 14th, the driver who will go full-time in the 11 car next year for Ganassi, Marcus Armstrong from New Zealand. Starting 13th is Yuri Vips for Rahal Letterman Lanigan Racing, finishing out the year in the 30. Starting 12th, Colton Herta, driving a throwback to his dad. Starting 11th is Scott Dixon, also heard as Andretti Autosport. Dixon, the wily veteran who is second in the points for Ganassi. Starting 10th, Graham Ray Hall, driving for his father's team, that number 15, or the Free Hall Letterman Lanigan. Starting 9th is the Mexican, Pato O'Ward for McLaren. Starting 8th is Roman Grosjean in the Andretti Autosport. Starting 7th is the Australian and last year's champion Will Power for Penske. Starting 6th is Rinus VK from the Netherlands for Ed Carpenter Racing. Starting 5th is this year's champion Alex Palou and defending winner of this race for Ganassi. Starting 4th is the man from Tennessee, Joseph Newgarden for Penske. Starting 3rd, okay, I got it wrong. Lundgaard set the record, but he doesn't have the pole. Lundgaard starting 3rd, and number 45 for Al Letterman Lanigan. Front row is Scott McLaughlin in 2nd place, with the Thirsty Three starting runner-up for Penske. And on pole in his last race for McLaren is Felix Rosenqvist, as he will go to Meyer Shank. Now, back to Kansas.
All right.
Oh, they just started. Perfect timing. They're off.
And
Bell leads the field.
Kansas.
All right. They're spreading out 3.
Just a few seconds behind. Green flag on my screen.
Yeah, we're all like a couple seconds separated from one another. Not too bad of a delay considering I'm watching on a television.
I'm watching the Cup race from my phone, so that's probably why I'm a little closer to you guys.
Interesting. Yeah. All right. Bell clear out in front, but Larson to the point in 2nd. Elliott looking for a move on Martin Truex Jr. And Elliott to 3rd spot. Finished 8th, I believe, last week at Darlington. Here comes, it's Chastain trying to make the move on Tyler Reddick for 5th spot. He managed to salvage a less than stellar race last week with a good finish. Well, they're still spreading out 3 wide. It's Byron, it's McDowell, and it's Reddick.
Oh boy.
They made it. No, they're fine. Oh, now it's 3 wide again. Chastain, Byron, and Truex. Wow, that 24 has just passed. Like, is a lot of cars. He went from 8th to 4th in 2 turns. Though Chastain on the high side will probably roar back for 4th. But wow, what great moves from I think this year's championship favorite. And Truex has fallen out, or he's outside of the top 10. He's back in 12th. Is he going to lose a spot to Logano? And here comes Buescher on the high side. The 19 is like he's got a stone attached to his car.
Wallace is now up to 7.
Good for him. Nice.
Yep.
Good performance. Oh, he's around! Truex hits the wall! Are you kidding me?
Oh, no.
Wow! Well, that's a great start.
Oh, no!
What the hell?
Oh,
We're on
there
lap
he goes.
5. Well, the caution was calling lap 4, but he's got a
Not a good
loose
start
wheel.
for Truex.
Oh my God! It looks like something went wrong with his right front wheel assembly.
Yeah, that thing is crooked. Wow. Well, imagine if Truex went out in round 1. That would be a story.
That would be horrible.
Like, he was the points leader at the end of the regular season At the end of the regular season, I mean, it'd be an indictment on the the system. Also, Truex throwing it away like they would be a worse choke than Kevin Harvick. Honestly, considering it's round 1. Also, fun fact: I'm assuming he's out. If this for the Winston Cup if we were going to the Winston Cup point standings, likely at the end of the race, Chris Buescher would be the points leader.
Whoa!
I know, ain't that? I mean, yeah.
Well, I mean, we'll have to see how Buescher will do in this race today, because right now I think he's still outside the top 10.
He is, but I mean, he doesn't. But even like he was about 100 points behind. You don't need to have an absolutely fantastic day to net 100.
All right.
In the Winston Cups, I think top 15 is good enough for that. I might be off by a couple positions. I might be off by more than that actually, but. Oh, Oh, I never put the point standings from, or I don't know. I might not have updated the point standings. Let me check my pin in blue Jimmy A48 server. Truex had a 25-point margin on I mean, Darlington was miserable for him. No stage points. I think he finished 20 something. No, he finished 18th. But now probably gonna finish last if he's gonna get 1 point. I don't think anyone had Truex as a round 1 exit. If they did, my kudos for whatever crystal ball they were looking in. But, you know, I'd say Bubba Wallace's path to the top 12 just got a lot easier.
Yeah, he came in only 1 point below the line under Darlington.
Anyway, let's check IndyCar while we're...
Pace car is pulling off, and we're about to go green here at WeberTech.
Yeah. All right. See, Rosenquist leads the field. Oh, we got cars going off already. Is that? Oh, we got 3, 4, 5 cars off road. 1 stopped. All 3 Penske cars into the dirt. Wow, what a disaster. Okay.
It was going free wide back there.
I mean, let's see. Ray Hall's in the gravel. Vips is in the gravel. Newgard was in the gravel. I think McLaughlin got going again, but that was a disaster.
There you go.
What a caution! Caution on lap 1.
That's like 8 cars there.
At least 5 went off course. There are 3 stuck in the gravel that are out. I hate gravel making you out of a race. Like, this is not Mario Kart. But
at least unlike last week, Grosjean didn't get crashed out on lap 1.
Right. I saw something happen. I remember I was at Indy when I saw a lap 1 scuffle as well. By the way, fun fact: top 23 charters in IndyCar get monetary bonuses. So I should check which cars were fighting for it. But I believe the 30 was around that cut line. Okay, the 30 car was 6 points above the cut line, ahead of the last 4 cars in points by owners are the Foyt 55, which is no chance to get in the top 50.
Ray Hall's pissed. Ray Hall's pissed the 30.
I thought I got taken out lap 1. The Stingray Rob's car is also in the bottom. So that puts between the 78 and the 60 can potentially get in on to the top 33. Let's see how this went around. Okay.
Ray Hall's not happy with Vips there.
Oh man! All right. Wait, who's making pass on the inside? Whoa!
Yeah, that's what I was wanting to know.
Someone made a lot of moves up the inside. I mean, it was good moves. Contact between 3rd and 2nd, and it took out 4th in the process. Oh God, it's like 3 cars hit Ray Hall.
I guess this is really a symptom of the newly repaved surface just being way too much for these cars to handle.
I completely forgot about that. It looks like Marcus Armstrong.
Yeah, I didn't even know they repaved this track either.
I thought it looks pretty fresh. I know that they did a new surface at Road America too.
Yeah, IMSA raced here as well. Also, Marcus Armstrong, I think, was the car that caused caution. Yeah, Truex is out. I can see him on a cart. Going to the car. Well, that was
I think Trans Am races at Watkins Glen today too.
They do. Yeah, a TA2, which is the series where Brent Cruz is leading the point standings, I think, or he's doing very well as a rookie.
Jade Buford also driving for Big Machine Race. And speaking of which, congrats to Parker Kligerman for making the Xfinity playoffs.
Yeah. Also, what an indictment on Riley Herbst for not making the playoffs. Even if you don't like the playoffs, the fact he couldn't either win a race or get, I guess, with top 10 in points is what you need, or top 12 in points, embarrassing. Especially with Cole Custer and the same equipment doing well.
This is a sign that SHR needs to cut their losses and fire Riley Herbst and find a new driver for the 98.
Zane Smith, Haley Deegan. I mean, I hope, but Zane Smith is the most logical choice.
Ty Majeski.
Majeski, I forgot this was Ford.
Because what I think could happen is that Majeski and Herbst could trade 98 rides.
Oh.
Herbst goes down to trucks. It's a lucrative team he'd be driving for, and he'd actually be running better down there. Because Herbst is actually pretty decent in the truck series.
I mean, his best.
He's just never run a full season.
Yeah. All right, let's try this again. All right.
That's not me making excuses for him, though. He's still terrible in Xfinity.
He is. Green once more. Larson on the high side, Bell on the inside. And he's got a push from his teammate, Chase Elliott.
All right.
Well, actually, it's Hendrick was running 1, 2, 3 on the outside, actually. And
Green
Larson will zoom by to take the lead. Elliott trying to hold off Chastain for third.
A little bit.
Byron was trying to cruise back in the high side to keep fifth. While Bubba and Bubba is battling him for the spot. Oh man, that's close. But the 2311 cars on the inside are trying to get past the 24. 5 cars running for third now under a blanket. Ross Chastain is clear and he takes third. Byron looks like he's got to sneak by for fifth. They're running 3 wide back there. It goes from 3 to 6 to 12, multiplying by 2 each time between Dylan Keselowski and Blaney. Ooh, Bubba Wallace going to sneak by both Hendrick cars to get P4.
Whoa. What a run. Oh, wow.
And Reddick's going to try and do the same thing. And he will.
Keselowski has now worked his way into the top 10.
The 24 goes past Chase Elliott as well. That's for now he's going to try and slide job the 45. And he gets there.
It looks like Eric Jones is in 12.
Yeah, see if he can continue his good from his good run at Darlington. Frankly, that team needs it. Let's see. I've realized I forgot to update. Let's see.
Chase Elliott just barely misses the wall there.
Yeah. Thank God he didn't.
Whoa.
Thank God he didn't hit it. All right, let's see. Fastest car on track is the leader. Next would be Bubba, followed by Bell. Also, don't forget the number 9 is in the owners' playoffs, in lieu of the 20, except for, whereas the 23 car is not. So multiple playoff points as they run. Bubba would be 21 points above the cut line. With Truex 1 out, Harvick 6 out, Stenhouse 11 out, McDowell 22 out. Wait, McDowell started in the top 10. He's back in 14th. Kyle Busch and Logano only be on.
It should be I feel like it's still obvious that I think both Stenhouse and McDowell are going to be out in the first round.
It was obvious to everybody except Mike Davis, because Mike Davis had Stenhouse in his round of 8, which is ludicrous.
Yeah, I have no idea what he was thinking with that.
If Stenhouse can't even make it past the first round of Roush equipment, then he's not doing it in JTG equipment.
I mean, it was Roush wasn't good then. Well, Roush fell off after they lost all their good drivers. Actually, they were falling off before that because Biffle couldn't keep up either. Once they lost Carl, the team was screwed.
About to interview MTJ here.
Yeah. Alright, take a quick look at IndyCar, see if they're back to green. Nope.
No, but they're rolling out on track.
They've been showing the replays of that first lap incident pretty frequently so far.
That happened right behind the 28, too. He just barely got through.
Grosjean? Yeah.
Yeah. And somebody tried to get back on the track. I don't know if that was Newgarden.
But what color was the car?
All I know is it was white.
Yeah, that's Newgarden.
But Dixon was there.
Wait, he
and
was
he
in
got
the
right
wreck
back
too?
off. Well, no, Dixon wasn't in the wreck, but I think Newgarden was trying to re-enter the track, but the 9 was there, so he got
Okay.
into the dirt.
Okay.
The 2 did.
All right.
Vince is going behind the wall.
Yep. Okay.
They tried to get him going again, but I guess they couldn't succeed.
All right.
Can Rosenquist be the saving grace for what has otherwise been a very embarrassing season for Aaron McLaren?
They haven't had a bad season. They've been better than Andretti.
Yeah.
It'll be a great opportunity for David Malukas, but hope he can.
Oh yeah, Malukas is going there next year.
Replacing Rosenquist, and I hope he can win an oval race. Gateway is probably his best opportunity, considering he's podiumed twice. Although Scott McLaughlin is not cutting him any breaks. Ooh.
And then second we have our season champion, Alex Palou, the first IndyCar driver to clinch the championship before the end of the season since the late Dan Weldon in 2005.
Not exactly. For IndyCar, yes. American Open Wheel Racing, Sebastian Bourdais clinched with 1 race to go in 2007, which was at Surfer. I think it was the last race. Might have been Surfers. I think it was Surfers. Yeah, Surfers.
True. I guess I'll just consider it exclusively as the IndyCar division then.
Yes, I will. Yeah.
All right, we're green again at Laguna Seca.
What about Laguna Seca?
We're green again.
Oh, we're green. Hey. Let's see. Oh, pass for 4th. Byron passes Chastain. That's my boy. Let's see.
Bubba Wallace is up to P3 now. So Wallace is already starting to show that he's definitely going to try to contend.
And Benjamin Peterson is trying to build his way back to the field. That was no caution or crash, but that was quite a thing. Oh, here comes Palou on Rosenquist, wasting no time trying to pressure him. Wow.
Looks like Ericsson got knocked back a few spots.
Oh, he almost runs Rosenquist off the road. All right. Well, good thing I checked back in time for that. But Palou's ahead, and he'll probably check out for the rest of the race. Also, Bubba just passed.
Wallace now with T2.
There's like action going on. I need a second TV screen.
Ooh, boy. How the hell did they not wreck there?
We talking about
Here comes
we talking about the.
Oh, he runs the line.
Wait, did I miss something in IndyCar? Ah, shit.
Pull up to the lead.
Whoa.
Yeah, I saw that. But he nearly ran Rosenquist off the road, which is something I hate about Max Verstappen's style. It's like, I'm taking this position. If you want to try to defend me, we'll both crash out. I hate people.
Oh, somebody's kicking up dirt back there.
All right, I'm back.
Oh no.
Oh wait, we're commercial in NASCAR, so I can stay.
Again, I'm 5 years behind you guys, so I'm only seeing what I see right now. See the replay. The 10 trying to get the pass on the 6, just goes to the inside, but he runs it so wide, just about all the way off the track in the last corner there.
Oh, no, Garden's wrecked.
Almost all the way into the gravel there.
Well, great. I come back from NASCAR. I go switch back to NASCAR. They go to commercial. Go back to IndyCar. New Garden's wrecked, and that's great.
And yeah, Bubba Wallace had made it to second, and he's just a little over 2 seconds behind Larson, and I feel like Wallace could make up that deficit in a decent long run.
Last lap, he was 5/1000ths faster.
Again, little overtime. I think again, if he has a good, solid long run going, then I think he could really catch up to Larson.
Also, I didn't notice Will Power has also passed Felix Rosenquist for P2.
It looks like he just took the chicane too fast and just spins, boom, right into the tires.
I don't see cars, I see customers. That's not a vehicle that I'm working on, that's Jim and Shannon. Those are our customers, and
That will put the 2 car a lap down at least, if he isn't out of the race.
I don't know. I don't see how he wouldn't be out. He hit the tire barrier. All right, now to switch back and forth. Let's see, what channel was I on? Let's see, not back there. Okay. Right now, Larson.
It's alternating between NBC and USA.
Right. No, I can switch back and forth. Yeah. Larson is definitely the fastest car. He's the only driver who's still running in the 31 bracket. Unsurprisingly, the 78 car is the slowest of all the cars still on track. But lap traffic might come into play in a few laps or so.
Live fast motorsports, more like live slow motorsports.
Nor die slow, if we're going to make it the opposite. Which, I can't think of anything worse than dying slowly. Even though technically...
The sad thing is...
Oh my god, that's just straight up brutal on them!
The sad thing is BJ McLeod actually has a pretty damn decent Xfinity team. What I wish is that they just shut the Cup team down and focus on the Xfinity program.
Is it though? I mean, Alfredo was running good at the beginning of the year, but now we think he's 22nd in points. It's like they had such good gas at the start of the year, and then it turned into a noxious fart. I love.
Well, again, it's because they're wasting all their fucking resources on the Cup team. I mean, they weren't even able to keep the 99 open the whole season for Garrett Smithley.
I mean, there was also a clear difference of performance between them. At least the 28 was running mid-pack. 78 was running mid-pack. Also, Matt Tifft, I think, is the main owner for Live Fast. I don't know how much stake BJ has in it, but anyway, Sheldon Creed goes a lap down. So does JJ Yaley.
No surprise there.
Yeah. Those I didn't update the point standings for the bottom 6, but last I checked, the bottom charters were the 78, the 51, and the 77 charter. I believe Hocevar in the 42 might save the car.
And these are the teams that are in danger of losing their charters, right?
Yeah, 51 has been in the bottom twice in a row, and they're 70 points behind the 15, which is the 15, which is in 33rd. 77 is only 6 points behind the 15. So I believe it's the 15 and 51 have been in the bottom 2 years in a row. Or wait, no, I'm wrong. 51, because I'm convinced that they might have fucked around in the last few years of 2021 in order to make sure that 51 was not in the bottom 3, because otherwise it would have been repossessed in 2021. So they did that. The 2021's only had 1 year in the bottom. The 15 on the other hand has been. Unfortunate. Pit stop's coming up soon.
Kyle Busch has now made it into the top 20 after starting in the back.
Nice. He needs.
Right, I forgot he hit the wall yesterday.
Right.
In practice.
Logano
I think
first
Ty
to
Gibbs
pit.
started the race in a backup too.
Logano first to pit. That's a little early, based on the projected window. He's also where he was running. He was also outside of the playoffs, outside of the round of 12. So At this point, he's got to make some gambles.
Again, if he has a bad day at Bristol next weekend, then that could really put him in position to where he could be where Harvick and Busch were last year.
Defending champ, no less. Logano had a 10.1 pit stop. Let's see. Keselowski and LaJoie joined him on stopping on lap 36. Keselowski, McDowell, Suarez on pit road for lap 37. LaJoie had a 9.2. Nice pit stop for him. Let's see. All right, let's see. Suarez 10.2. Reddick, Hamlin on pit road. So is Chase Elliott on lap 38. Eric Jones, same pit. All right, McDowell at 12.1. Suarez, yeah, bad pit stop. Keselowski at 10.8. Suarez at 10.2. I don't want to say that. All right, Buescher, Allmendinger, Austin Dillon, and Bowman on pit road. Let's see how their pit stops go. Reddick, a 9.7. Hamlin, let's see what he's got.
Let's see.
It's a 10.4. Elliott off with a 9.4. Bowman has a 10 flat. Jones at 10.3. Austin Dillon 9.9. Harvick's at 10.6. Briscoe and Gibbs on the pit road. Buescher 9.5. Allmendinger takes 2 tires for a 7.8 pit stop. Briscoe 9.9. Gibbs, Hocevar, Bell, Byron, Chastain, Blaney, Stenhouse, pit road. Gibbs an 11.4. Byron a 9.1. Chastain 10.4. All right. Cindric, Larson, Haley on pit road. Bubba on pit road. Chastain's a 10.4 pit stop. Blaney 9.5. Bell a 9.5. All right, pit crew, don't fuck it up. Custer on pit road.
Dixon and one guard serving penalty to the Laguna Seca.
Son of a bitch. Cindric 9.4. Haley 11.9. Stenhouse 10.4. All right. Bubba's got a 10.3. Larson a 9 flat. Custer an 11 flat. Busch, after pitting early in a lot of the previous races, he's pitting late. He got a 9.8. Almirola, Priest, Harrison Burton, and Ty Dillon, and Todd Gilliland, and J.J. Yaley have not pit. Bubba comes out about a couple seconds behind, 2.3 seconds or so behind. So he must have had better entry and exit off pit road. Creed makes it to pit road. He's got a 11.6. The 24 had the most gains on pit road just based on pure speed of the stop. He's about half a second behind Christopher Bell. The show and Bubba Wallace get on pit road because he, despite having a slower pit stop by about a second, he still gained a bit of time, presumably because he had a more aggressive approach to pit road.
Okay, so it looks like Dixon got the penalty because he almost ran Will Power off the track.
Shit. Of course. Why didn't that happen to Palou when he almost ran Rosenquist off the track? Because he's Palou. Like someone pointed out last week at Portland, he should have gotten a penalty for blocking and didn't.
I remember that.
Yet they won't penalize Burton for running people off the track.
Hey, Chase! I think we're about to see a pass for what will be third spot. Byron's closing on the back of Christopher Bell.
Grosjean up to 6th.
Nice.
Herta up to 5th.
Who up to 5th?
Herta up to 5th.
Oh, I forgot. I'll look later. Byron makes the pass over Bell, or at least they're side by side. No, they're side by side.
We had Devlin D. Francesco in the top 10, and Andretti might actually have a good day today with everybody else screwing up.
Wow.
Kind of sad that that's what it takes, but I mean, I'll take it.
Blaney looks like he lost 3 spots on pit road because he pit 1 lap later.
He didn't sound too happy there.
No, he did not.
Yeah.
One angry hombre. All right.
Harrison Burton and Ferd. I'm guessing he hasn't pitted
He
yet.
has not pit. Wait, Burton.
Oh, there
No,
he goes
Burton is
now.
pitting. He's pitting now. All right, they're going to commercial. So
People were saying how they wanted Harrison Burton to win because he's in the 21 car, because the 18 won the ARCA race, the 19 won the truck race, and the 20 won the Xfinity race.
Rossi penalty. Don't know why, but I just turned to IndyCar and it just said Ross number 7 has a penalty. Also, Agustin Canapino running P7. This would be by far the best run of the year. Also, I didn't never notice. Like, if you look at the steering wheel, like when I see it display, there's like a map of Laguna Seca on it. Maybe I hope it probably varies. I mean, I think it's part of the LED display because it went away while he was turning. I'll never understand like how to work one of those steering wheels. Different dials for engine modes, brake bias changes, shifting the balance of. Man, it's got to be so complicated to wheel those around. Along with having no power steering.
Oh yeah, I think it's the same thing for F1 too.
Except they have power steering and IndyCar doesn't, which makes IndyCar even more impressive to me. Like,
And a lot of good guys that don't typically run well, they are fixing to have a good finish in this last race today.
DeFrancesco, Ferrucci, Canapino. Grosjean, unfortunately, after the last few races, this is probably a relief to him.
Yeah, seems to be a big question as to what he's doing next year.
If I had to guess, he's probably out of the car, which is a shame, but he didn't perform super well.
If they fire him, they better fire DeFrancesco as well, because he hasn't been any better.
I know, but I think the thing is, I think DeFrancesco has sponsorship money, which pisses me off. I don't like him. Apart from sounding like an elf, he's just bad.
And of course, we have Ericsson going to the team next year.
Good. Hopefully, yeah, they wanted him, so I hope he can run well, because I like Ericsson.
They probably wanted him since he won the Indy 500 last year.
Yeah. Good news for Scott Dixon. Even though he has a penalty, he can't lose second place in the championship. His lead is too far up on Newgarden.
Getting a fresh set of rubber on right now.
How do you get a penalty for that? Oh, there. Okay. All right, let's check back at Kansas. Perfect time.
Blaney is cussing up a storm on his team radio.
Oh, are you listening to it?
Yep.
Bubba has cut down this is just a second. He's faster than Larson. I heard Larson was reporting a loose condition on Twitter, or someone said on Twitter he was reporting a loose condition, or Discord.
Yep.
Or somewhere.
Bubba's a second back.
Only a second back. Less than a second back.
Again, this is so odd, considering, again, I hate to bring up last year at Vegas, but I just hope that Wallace can make a decent pass around Larson to take the lead.
I'm sure he can. I mean, Vegas was a snap, stupid impulse, which happens to all of us. Difference is most of us aren't race different.
Yeah, I mean, it happened to Elliott at Charlotte.
Yeah, which is stupid. I can't believe he did it.
I feel like that was the thing that really put him in the position in terms of the playoffs. I mean, missing races after getting hurt was one thing, but I think it's like Tony Stewart said during the broadcast. He didn't do himself any favors doing that.
Nope.
And poor Owen.
And then Hamlin being a Sigma male and showing all the SMT data from the wreck, like a detective.
I'm not the biggest Hamlin fan, but he knows quite a bit.
He does.
He's definitely an expert.
Mm-hmm. Well, Gibbs is about to get let's see who's been lapped. Gillen, Burton, Custer, Priest, Almirola. Hocevar just got lapped. I guess he was bound to have a bad race in that 42. I still think he's cup ready, goddammit. But Gibbs is about to get lapped. I mean,
I'm interested to see how John Hunter Nemechek will do in that car when they move to Toyota next year.
it can't be any worse than it was this year.
Oh, it can't be. They have nowhere to go.
I definitely have Nemechek as a first-time winner next year.
Can we please get a Bill South throwback for Darlington?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, if Nemechek does win in the Cup Series, then he will be the how many times have we had father-son combination winners in the Cup Series? I know there's Dale Jr. and Dale Sr. There is also
Dale and
Jarrett's.
Petty,
Davey and Bobby.
Allison's, 2 pairs of Petties, the
Bill and
Bakers,
Chase,
Elliott's, the Bakers. I think that's 6.
So I guess that would make him that would be the 7th father-son combo to win in the Cup Series if Nemechek does it next year.
Something like that. Yeah.
Damn you, Dave Blaney.
Oh yeah, I kind of wish that Dave Blaney did win something in the Cup Series.
Yeah,
Didn't he almost win the 2012 500?
Yeah, but
he was. But again, I feel like that would have been such a big asterisk on his career if he did.
I mean,
no, he did win it. NASCAR just didn't want him to win it.
He probably would have won Atlanta had his crew not fucked up. Like, he led 94 laps or so. His pit crew didn't tighten the wheel properly. Came back on pit road. Complained that the wheel still felt loose, and then the wheel rolled off under caution, like a next gen.
He also finished 3rd in the iconic Darlington finish. If Craven and Busch wrecked each other, Dave could have.
If Craven and Busch didn't have excellent car control, then that probably would have been Blaney's win for Jasper.
That's similar to what happened in the Xfinity Series race at Darlington in 2020.
And this year.
Kind of like that.
Actually, no, I'm thinking of the Busch race that year from 03. That repeated itself this year. With,
Didn't that happen the day after the Cup race because of like a rain delay or something?
It did.
Definitely a lasting impression for Herzog Motorsports.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I had no sponsorship.
It's too bad those truck races with Todd Bodine didn't go any better last year. Yeah. He drove for Friesen's team.
To be fair, Bodine, he hadn't been in a truck in how long? He did get a top 10, I think, at Darlington. Was it Darlington he got a top 10?
Yeah, it was Darlington.
Yeah.
And to be fair, it was 10 years since his last truck start.
And that's a lot of time out of a vehicle.
I think I remembered seeing that Todd Bodine ran some Xfinity races in like 2016, I believe.
Let me see that.
He's a hack in the old NASCAR Thunder games. Todd Bodine was randomly running top 5 in every race, no matter what division it was.
Looks like Reddick's about to make the pass on Byron for 3rd. Bodine ran. He made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 starts for SS Greenlight Racing from 2014 to 2017. His last start coming at Charlotte.
I can't believe we're still in stage 1.
It's like 85 laps.
Yeah.
Well, I guess this with the past few weeks being a little quicker.
Nothing's going to be quicker than Watkins Glen, though. That's for sure. It's less than 2 hours for a whole race. I mean,
obviously Darlington was an exception because of what happened to the lights at the track.
Yeah, that was long.
That was a good race.
It was a good race. I think Jeff Gluck's pull out, like 85%. Oh, great. Pelot leads by 9 seconds. Who could have seen that coming? I should have picked Pelot. It would have been...
Felix is still in second. Awards in third.
Oh, he got back to second. Well, Power was in second. That could have been a bit ago, though. Stingray Robin 12th? What? Yeah, this race.
I see Ferrucci in ninth.
Yeah.
In the AJ Foyt car.
Oh, who are they talking to now? Is that Pelot's father?
Hmm?
I was wondering who they're talking to on the IndyCar broadcast. Oh, Mark Miles, the president of Penske. I mean, Penske. Oh, we got caution at Kansas. I don't know why, but my
What?
I have the raw feed for timing for my stream, and it says we got a caution at Kansas. I don't know why.
Oh, crying out loud.
Chase Briscoe will get the free pass from 23rd. Austin Dillon?
No,
it was Willie B.
Wait.
Oh.
Firing caution.
What?
The 3-car also hit the wall.
As Kyle Busch. Oh.
3-car had a
And
tire.
Buescher was apparently nearby going. Oh, very near miss for Buescher.
That could have been way worse for the 3, but what happened to the 24?
What the hell?
Makes me upset.
Just lost
Austin
it.
Dillon moment.
Yeah, he was Dylan was like that close to getting into Buescher, but luckily didn't.
Yeah,
How
watch
the
him.
Oh,
How
Watch
the hell
him
do you
blame
lose
this.
control?
Watch him blame this on Buescher and throw his helmet at him, only to miss again like he did at Pocono.
okay. Good for the 24.
I don't
at
think
least
so.
the 24. It looks like the
The 24 just lost it on his own too.
Looks like that wasn't too much damage, thankfully.
How the hell do you get loose on a back stretch?
I've seen it happen.
Seems it's been happening to a lot of guys. It's what
That
happened
is
to Truex.
surprisingly more common than you think.
Who the hell just did a 360 at Laguna Seca?
Who?
Is it one of the Meyer Shank cars?
Maybe. My feed says.
No, it's a Sirius XM car.
Well, yeah. There's 2 of them.
I think it's the 06.
Yeah, that's Castro Neves.
Yeah. Yeah, it was Elio.
Yeah. His last full-time season.
Oh.
Before he goes on to be a co-owner at Meyer Shank Racing.
For real this time, though. Not like his other retirement.
Good, maybe they won't get bopped for cheating next time they win the Rolex 24 at Daytona.
I mean, I hope they would. I root for Cadillac.
Fair enough.
Rosenquist pits. There are so many pitting strategies for IndyCar that I can't keep track of.
I forgot Creed was in this race.
So did I think all of us did.
In the Die Slow 78.
All right, let's see how the pit stops go. Reddick, Bubba, Bell, and Larson are the ones we're focusing on. The top 4. Oh, they're not showing how long it takes. Great. Bubba's done his pit stop.
Why the hell would they not tell us how long it takes?
It was good enough. He's leading off pit road.
Oh my
Bubba got
god,
it.
yes!
Larson,
Oh, he
Bubba,
got it.
Larson, Bell, Reddick, Hamlin, Chastain,
Come on,
Elliott,
Bubba.
Byron, Busher, Blaney.
Yes! Wallace gets out first.
Oh, yes!
Also, Goodyear says they found a puncture in the center of the tread on the Truex right rear that was flat.
Goodyear moments.
So this is a Goodyear problem and not a
Goodyear
talent problem.
can't make a tire work for shit. They pulled out of IndyCar. They pulled out of F1. They just can't make a tire that's worth a damn for anything.
They pulled out
For
of
some
F1.
reason,
Well, IndyCar, Goodyear was still giving tires to both. They pulled out in '99. I mean, after 1999, and in both the Indy Racing League and kart. I wonder if they had a few championships at least in both. As for F1, I don't remember when they pulled out. Also, it looks like they're Pirelli's contract in F1 runs out. What happened?
6 goes for a spin and Ericsson goes for a spin, both in turn 1.
Caution for it, I see. And Palou made it to the pits because, of course, he did. God damn it.
And the 11 is stalled. No, the 8. I don't know why I said the 11. The 8 is stalled. Oh, the 6 goes into the gravel. What the hell?
I missed it completely. Damn.
Right before the what used to be the Continental Tire overpass, what is now the Firestone overpass.
Yeah.
Oh.
And what was I going to say? Pirelli's is a single tire supplier for F1. Their contract runs out after next year, and it looks like we might have a tire war between Pirelli and Bridgestone. Oh, please. Please.
All I can say is we don't talk about Michelin.
No. You know, either it'll be hilarious to watch F1 go through a meltdown, or we might have some more interesting racing. Potentially. Anyway, I gotta find out when. So I gotta find out when Goodyear pulled out.
8 car is going again. 6 is still stalled in the gravel.
Yeah.
I don't know if Rosenquist just missed the corner after that, but because he went around the first time along with Ericsson in turn 1, and then it just cut with him going off and cracking into the gravel.
Why is Busher back? Why is Busher back on pit road?
Uh-oh.
Loose wheel.
Oh, loose tire. They had to go back and check that. I mean, sucks for this situation, but they want to be on the safe side.
Yeah. They got a 28-point gap, but you don't want to burn it.
Yeah. Of course not.
And yes, MF, I do like that avatar you put together.
Yeah, the character was a Bubba Wallace fan. I did that today because I wanted to see if that could give any sign of confidence for him winning today.
I'm liking how it's looking so far. Atlanta Braves clip the first season. Let's go.
Where should it go? There's more off the launch of the rear tire changer for 24.
Oh, the rear of the 24 is on fire.
Of course, yeah, great. But, you know, we're in 24, we're back in 8th place. All right,
Here comes the
restarting.
restart.
Bubba is going to have the lead for the first time today. Green on lap 70. Wait, it's an 82 lap? Wait.
Still
81
waiting.
laps in the stage. 3 wide almost. It looked
Going green.
But Larson takes the lead back from the inside. That is a sign of a strong car. Bell's trying to make the move around, weaving around. Gonna go way high. Bubba prevailing on the bottom lane for now. But it's a hard battle for second. He goes all down to the apron.
Did Money Line ever win any cup races with Penske?
Wallace
No
still
idea.
trying to hold tough here.
3 wide between McDowell, Logano,
Yeah, they
Again,
and
I still just can't help but think that Bubba Wallace's car is better for the long runs instead of a short run.
Top 10 receive them at the end of the stage.
Oh, Bubba gets the position back from Bell.
God, I love this track.
Me too. I mean,
The race here in the spring was already pretty good, and I still think it's the best race of the season.
best race in a decade. Overall, easily.
I feel like, again, it's easily the best race the track Kansas has had, probably in its entire lifetime.
Yeah.
Check mic list, Dave.
Hold on. Let me check. See what's.
Right.
Oh, was that Talladega in 2021?
That's Keselowski's final win with Penske.
Ain't that crazy?
Right.
Oh,
and his most recent win because he still gets a win with Roush.
I think that's money.
Oh, yeah.
Cindric had to have won a few races with him in Xfinity.
11 car looks a bit loose.
Even though Keselowski hasn't won yet with the 6 car, I still think he's very close to a breakthrough.
Come on, 24. Get back in the top 10.
So 6 went off after running into the back of somebody, or almost running into the back of somebody.
We're talking about IndyCar or NASCAR?
IndyCar, sorry.
Wait, I thought Rosenquist was out. 3 wide again. It's Allmendinger, Jones, and Bowman.
No, he's rolling again. He was just stalled.
All right.
He only went into the gravel.
Turns 1 and 2. On the outside.
Jones comes out in front of him.
Now we got Armstrong or P10 at Laguna Seca.
What's he doing? Oh, did he spin?
Armstrong, he's in P10. Yeah, Canapino's in P9.
All right.
Wallace is still under half a second behind Larson.
He's closed in. Now he's
Come on, Bubba Wallace. Go get that stage win. Now about 3/10 of a second behind Larson. Wait, what?
If Wallace does win today, then it'll also help keep a winning streak going for Toyota at Kansas.
Yeah. Well,
Because Kurt Busch in his final win
I just wish
last spring race. Then Bubba won the fall race, and then Hamlin won the spring race this year.
I wish you had, why'd you have to bring up that little factoid? Sorry, I just don't like Toyota. 24 is continuing to slide backwards. Not what I need to see. Harvick.
Yes, Alex Bowman's ridiculously stupid block on Suarez last week.
Harvick's creeping back up into the top 10. Or back up. He hasn't been in there yet. He's creeped into the top 10. A lot of wave around cars, it looks like, because there are now 32 cars in the lead lap. Only Yaley and Gilliland are, besides Dillon and Truex, who have had their incidents, only Yaley and Gilliland are off track.
Still under yellow at WeberTech. We got a bunch of guys going into the pits right now.
Oh, we're still under yellow? Same problem?
Yep.
Okay. Blaney's made up to 5th. Oh, 4th, 5th, 6th battle.
Trouble for the 8 in the pits at Laguna Seca. Looks like he went past his box or something, so they had to roll him back.
Lord. Very sloppy race, it looks like. Unhelped by Pelot dominating to me.
A little bit of a push from the 45 to Reddick down this front straightaway. They're going to draft them over the back bumper of this one car. They got to decide in the corner where you're going to go. Where does one go? So
Reddick, see if he can make the pass for P5.
Up the racetrack, put up to the bottom. Blaney finding he's a car length away now. Yeah, there's another point that he could potentially gain now.
Alexander Rossi almost spun around trying to get on the pit road.
Larson takes the
And
stage
Larson
win.
wins stage 1.
Bubba second. Bell third. Chastain, Blaney, Reddick, Hamlin 4th through 7th. 8th Keselowski, 9th to Elliott, and 10th to Harvick.
Nice. Alright, guys, I'm gonna bail for the rest of this race, but I'll catch with y'all later.
Alrighty. And I'll be right back.
Peace
Get
out.
some water. Peace. Ooh, Canapino 85.
Goes in the wall. Has the Boston Dillon and Elliott. Water stretch. Fire goes down. These aren't made here anymore. Those people not loaded.
So Larson wins the first stage. All right, certainly showing some good pace so far, but again, I still feel like I want Bubba Wallace to have the upper hand on a longer run.
I mean, I don't mind who wins. Either it'll be 23-11 or it'll be the 300th win for Hendrick Motorsports.
I'm sorry, what?
Hopefully it's not as hopefully it doesn't take them as long as it did for them to get their 200th win over 11 years ago.
Well, yeah, it took a whole season. Well, no, it took. Let's see. It took 17 years to get to 100. Well, it took another 11 or 12. Wait, was it 2012 that they got the 200?
Yeah, it was Johnson at Darlington in 2012.
Right. So that was 12 years. No, that was 11 years. Now another 11 years for 100. And for the next 100. All right. Let's see, guys. Switch back and forth. We're still on a commercial for both. Next week should be nice. Not only do we have Bristol, but we have my favorite F1 track, Marina Bay. Unfortunately, a couple years ago they removed my favorite section of the track, it was highly crash prone but extremely technical at the same time. They removed the other hard part of the track because of construction in the area. Hopefully that'll be back. But, it's a hot area at nighttime. It's a technical track. It's overall brutal, and I enjoy that. Let's see. Go fucking knock Brandon McReynolds out. What a fucking dickhead. Ryan Blaney says after not being able to get by Ross Chastain for 4th. They would go fast if you look down the fucking windshield, he says to Chastain as the stage concludes. That is one angry man.
How's it going to finish? Will it end with the newly crowned champ defending his victory here at this track a year ago? Will Pato overcome him now losing victory in 2023? Christian Lundgaard had another one. Look at Grosjean in the yellow of his DHL Honda. His last drive for Andretti.
Oh, we got a wreck! Cars, before they about to start finish line, 3 cars around, the 06, the 55, and I think, oh, we got another car off track, it's Ferrucci! Oh, what a shit show.
Very high speed. Never seen a car off there. You know, it's just mayhem on these restarts with this new surface. Offline, so slippery.
Oh, Lord. What a shit show Laguna Seca is right now. Well, that went well. Larson keeps his lead off pit road. Elliott gained 5 spots in pit road. What a shit show, man.
Oh, jeez, like what? Like, how did this pit crew change decision completely drop the ball for Bell?
Oh, you saw. Wait. Oh, I thought you were talking about the IndyCar wreck. If you take a quick look now.
Oh,
Well, look at that crap.
whoa. Well, yeah, I'm seeing it now. Completely going all the way through the sand trap, still kept it going straight for one car.
Did McLaughlin tag him maybe accidentally to send that black mobile out wide? Too hard to see. Oh yeah. I just saw a puff of smoke. Oh,
Whoa!
what a save! What a save on the asphalt.
Great save for Ferrucci. I mean, I didn't see it. Just how that happened. I just thought he might have veered off during the wreck.
Incredible save. And like you say, it's in a really high-speed section. At least 150 miles an hour. Up under the bridge. Look at this.
Oh, damn. That's so. I mean, this F1. I mean, IndyCar is having a very NASCAR-esque race. Actually, it reminds me of. I need to remark. I think about Portland. It was turning into a truck race.
Qualify for an ERC tax refund.
You should get a second opinion from Innovation Refunds at no upfront costs. Sometimes you need a second opinion. Good to go. Yeah, I think I'll get a second opinion. All these walls gotta go. I'd love a second opinion.
No.
I'm gonna get a second opinion. With Innovation Refunds, there's no upfront cost to find out, so why not check like I did for my small business? Take the first step.
The official app of NASCAR Tracks has the latest race and event information from your favorite track. Search NASCAR Tracks in the App Store to download for free and start using today. We'll all be looking at that as I get ready to change my fantasy lineup. I have to do that as well before the end of stage 2. All right, issues on pit road. Steve, once again.
Blaney.
Top 5 right here. You see the front issues that jack it back up, which I applaud. And that's about the only way you can make sure these tires are.
Oh,
Now, what's happening to
boy.
Bell?
That's a concern for the 20 of Bell. A slow stop. But watch this. Everybody leaves. Tire change. It comes back around. Tightens the right rear. We'll keep an eye on that. These tires, if they're not tight when the weight of the car sits on it, the way just the geometry works with the one lug nut and the size of the wheel, the aluminum wheel, I've seen very unsuccessful attempts of tightening them with the weight of the car. We're going to have to see what happens with the 20. Blaney loses over 10 spots. Bell is now just barely inside the top 10, and it has been a rough season for the 20 of Christopher Bell on pit road and on the racetrack.
It is
Car in Chicago
wrecked it.
oil deep into the tire barrier.
New Hampshire wrecked it. It was my pick for that weekend. Michigan wrecked it. I mean, he was 4th in points, I think, entering the final race and after the regular season. But
Results. There he is right here. Gets caught up in this crash after the problems on pit road. Lost in a ton of track position.
More on the 20 today.
Yeah, you saw the double clutch tire change, and the team told me that absolutely he just, as he walked away, or as he was running away to the other side of the car, didn't feel right about it, knew that it wasn't right, so came back and tightened it. And Steve, like you said, we'll have to see with the weight of the car on that tire, is it truly tight?
Yeah, it's just, I mean, the speed of these stops anymore. We're talking, a great stop is under 9 seconds, so little time spent at each corner. The decision making is really being tested.
Steve, what do you think?
James Small posted a picture of the puncture.
Got up to start to run and then decided, wait a minute, I'm going to go back and hit it again. Do you see something that would send you back there?
I don't know if you see something or you feel something or you just don't have a good feel about it. There you go. The best pickers this season. That 54 Ty gets through is the crew that's on the 20 now.
Oh. I now see that Romain Grosjean has now made it up to third in the IndyCar race now, and they're getting close to halfway.
Which is, yeah.
And there's just a little over half an hour until they get to the end of their scheduled time with their broadcast.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, their broadcast, the IndyCar race is supposed to end around 5 p.m. Eastern.
Well, wow. We might go. Imagine if it might be a go to a timed race. I mean, these laps are supposed to be at a minute long. Minute 10. Green. Hendrick on the inside. Not well organized on the outside, and that's going to help Larson get the lead back because he got a great push from Chase Elliott, who's going to try and clear Bubba Wallace to get to P2. Oh, no, okay.
Come on, Wallace.
Bubba's going to get back for P2, but Elliott's not going to let him slink away just yet. But Elliott almost cleared himself.
There he goes. Wallace back to second.
And Elliott takes it back as they come to the start-finish line. That team, Toyota's got the strong cars, but Hendrick is hungry for their 300th win. Harvick and McDowell, top 10 is where they need to be.
Running second here at Kansas, Larson. Door for position, England and Kozlowski. That's for sixth.
24's day continuing to get worse. They falling back to 15th. I didn't need this.
With a big run off turn 2, drives into turn 3. Gonna use all the racetrack.
Bubba takes back P2.
Wallace now takes back second. He's now starting to get his run going.
Damn, we fell out to 17th. No, we can't have runs like this.
Here's just how long he is on the gas as we see William Byron, who had spun earlier. In front of the 48.
Harvick now up to 9th. Logano now 10th.
Okay, Logano passed McDowell.
Aerodynamics, are made underneath the car with some of the vertical strengths and things. It's just gonna be hard to tell if he really has any damage as we see a battle between the left.
Felipe Drugovich, the 2022 Formula 2 champion, has refused to test from IndyCar. Following decision from Ryan Hunter-Reay to not have a full season of series, Ed Carpenter offered him a test, but he refused. He's an idiot.
Wallace is still 0.7 of a second behind Larson.
Yeah.
Augustine Canapino up to 3rd in the IndyCar race.
He was 5th. Maybe that's just how we pit, or we're green again. Oh, wiggle from O'Ward. He's got alternate tires. Malukas in 4th too. And here comes Grosjean to P4. Oh, what an aggressive move past Malukas, but he got the spot. Wow, what a pass. Or no, as Mike Walter would say, what a pass.
Do in these stages about 40 laps on a set of tires. We need 1 second to be competitive to that 5 car. I don't want you to make a mistake, but I want you to have that info. We need a second over the whole run game.
Parker Brad Keselowski has stayed mistake-free so far. We heard TJ Mabel's voice on the radio earlier. he really praised him because that run higher on the extra 4 information that TJ gave him really helped him on that last run. But he did say, I don't feel like I'm good anywhere. I don't feel like I'm really bad anywhere. It's kind of okay right now for the 6. But Rick, that is better than what they were here in the spring.
Yeah, okay for the 6. Steve, you had mentioned earlier about RFK and really needing to find something. How are they finding it?
Well, I think they are. They have great speed, and it's been a great week for Brad Keselowski. We talked to him the other night, and he was at, all right, Chiefs fans, don't hate on me, but he was at the Chiefs-Detroit game. He was a huge Lions fan. Took a few friends, took Brad, his spotter as well, I believe. They up there, and Brad said, it was like the Super Bowl. We didn't think we had a chance, and then we won the game. He was in great spirits. And in the playoffs, the pressure and everything on these guys, I think it's great to prepare, but it's also great to have a distraction. And look at that. I mean, look at this. That's Brad. That's the biggest smile you're going to see out of Brad. That's awesome.
Use a great word there, distraction. With all the things that Brad has going on right now,
Support victims.
driving in the playoffs, they are expecting another child. He said,
All right, Blaney Bush. That's for some position. Also, it's for 11th.
watching the Lions Chiefs that we saw on NBC on Thursday, and an issue for the 47 of Ricky Stenhouse Jr., another playoff driver.
Yeah, Stenhouse got to the wall a little bit, I believe, in turns 3 and 4. See if that car's able to regroup. It's kind of been struggling back in the back half of the field. Parker, what's out there? Yeah, down there.
Stenhouse in the wall.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Qualifying just outside the top 15. Felt like they had a car that maybe would compete in the top 10, but that has not been the case for Ricky. He's been talking about
Even in the top 10, Logano is only 1 out of the playoffs.
way too well. He's been very loose.
Wow.
I mean,
Holy crap.
he's not had some good racing. Oh, please, Byron,
If
stop
Harvick
falling
gets
back.
around-
Get back to the position.
If Harvick gets around Christopher Bell, then that will put Logano under the cut line.
I had both of them out in my round of 16 picks. So,
Everybody runs.
oh, I just saw that. You might be ahead of me now. Or that, or they.
You're going to push it a little bit every once in a while with an air handling car. More often than
Gotta
not.
pray that the 24 gets its shit back.
He's going to be in Papaya,
Oh yeah, Look, take a picture with TK. Tony Kanaan was at McLaren, was at Indy when I was there. I saw him in the pits, talking with O. Ward, Townsend Bell, and Lele Diffie.
Oh.
Cool stuff.
Up front, only one here, one there. Which he's done again today.
All right, back to IndyCar.
Big wireless stuff.
Oh!
Big contact turning up the nose of Colton Hurtis.
That was oh, wow! I knocked the camera sideways. Oh yeah, that thing, its nose is all conked up. Oh, 7 car went off. Rossi just lost a gazillion positions.
Now we're here looking out. But yeah, I asked for that. So I see I have a problem with it. So easy. Okay.
Alright, let's see. We're not back at Kansas just yet.
It gets tougher with age. Mom. Well, knowing Progressive can protect your home, auto, and business should help you relax. Good, because I could use a good night's sleep. Me too. How early a chimney sweep gets up every day. Wait.
Is this all a dream?
Why would Jamie be in my dream? I am America's biggest spokesperson.
Debatable.
I said biggest.
Riley's got you there.
October 3rd on NBC and streaming on Peacock.
Saturday, 7 p.m. on NBC and Peacock, live from West Lafayette, Indiana. It's the Orange of Syracuse facing the Purdue Boilermakers. It's Big Ten Saturday night. Last year's matchup. Syracuse won it on a 7-second to go, 85-yard touchdown. Ball underway. On NBC. Moments ago, we saw the 47 House Jr. get into the wall. Well, how about again?
Again. 14-47, bumping and banging.
Oh, yeah, something tells me this could devolve into some kind of fight between these two after the race.
Maybe.
At least I think.
They were racing for 25th. It's not.
Gosh,
oh,
yeah, but at the
caution.
same time.
Oh no! Bubba's blowing up! No, never mind. Flat right tire. Flat right tire.
Oh no!
God damn it, man.
Oh, for crying out loud, dude! No!
At least it's just a flat tire. Oh, great.
God, are you kidding me?
I wish. Oh no! God damn it! Great, great. Uh-oh. Broke. Uh-oh. It just went from bad to worse. There might be something wrong with the tire assembly itself.
Oh no!
Broken toe link. Great.
Oh
Fucking.
no!
Oh, he's. God damn it. Let's see. Oh. Man.
Oh man.
Well.
That's just unfortunate for Bubba Wallace.
It's like Logano just got a life preserver.
This race has had an issue. This racetrack, it just doesn't. It just keeps playoff drivers up. It's kind of the first round. This week, a lot of problems with the playoff drivers. That first round, it's like everybody's preparing all year for the playoffs, and then when they get here, everything goes wrong. Tough situation to rebound from. Let's take a look at our total.
All right. Well, that really sucks.
Wallace is trying to repair right there. You see it highlighted in yellow. That holds the tire straight. What happens is with contact, that link gets bent. So right now, what the team is doing is taking the bolt out on either side, taking that out. That right there is what happens. You see the right rear point in and out. That's what the tire carrier was doing. So now they're going to replace that with a solid piece. Now this thing looks pretty easy on the animation, but the big issue is those bolts can bend as well. So we'll see how successful the 23 car is at changing this total.
Well,
this is something they practice, Rick. You saw them instantly know what they're trying to do. Booty Barker on top of the pit stop.
Oh.
Pit ball.
Great, great, great.
Instantly know what you're trying to do. That's a good job. But they're all.
That'll be like a little bit of a get back there. This is
All right, pit stops. Chastain a 9.9. Reddick a 10.3. Hamlin a 10.3. Larson's an 8.9. Great pit stop. Larson, Elliott, Keselowski, Reddick, Chastain, Hamlin, Harvick, Bell, Blaney, Logano.
Larson and Elliott holding their positions. Keselowski and his crew gaining 3 spots. Another playoff driver with an issue that happened.
Truck is a tool. Ram is life. It's the listening of me TV's life. That my kids play way too many sports life. So let's find a secret spot to fish life. Nice. Discover how Ram powers all the lives you live during Ram Power Days.
Back to IndyCar.
All the lives you live during Ram Power Days. They get 4,000 retail and score cash lines and most of all the promo and give us a kind of try. You're
There's a delay whenever I switch channels. I hate that's annoying.
You could say otherwise.
They're small. We're all there. That's
Let's show you what this guy is as I'm left. Check these images out from racing like 2 weeks back. He went up to Buenos Aires to race touring cars. Look at the crowd, and the majority of them are there to watch him. Incredible. They love it. And he's had
McDowell had a penalty on pit road.
So Wallace is back on the track now.
Oh wow, that was fast. Well,
yeah.
If you count 4 laps as fast, and I realized I don't remember what channel I'm supposed to be on for USA. 1403? Yeah, there we go.
You're watching the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs from Kansas, presented by Applebee's. So many issues already for playoff drivers, and it started with Martin Truex Jr.
Right rear tire goes down into the wall. Heavy right front damage.
So he's 4 laps down.
Certainly going to be quite a battle for him to try and get to being the first car on that lap down spot, but that's...
He's got to hope for more penalties. He's got to hope for more cautions.
Oh, yeah.
Last year's winner, flat driver this year, Bubba Wallace, really great, having good speed, flat right rear tire, creates wall contact, and they had this
Playoff driver issue for Kansas really through the years. Wow. Less than half of
Playoff drivers have been involved in issues, so it has definitely been a tough racetrack.
I like the 8-bit presentation.
racing days right there. Like, that's some old school stuff. I like it.
Getting ready for the start. There will be 52 laps still to go in Series 2. Jason
All right, we're green. Oh, wow. Car's going wacky. Far wide on the restart. Holy crap. Can they hold it? They do. Let's hope the 24 didn't lose any more spots. Elliott Larson for the battle for the lead. They're side by side. Side drafting. 9 is 3 wide. Here comes Tyler Reddick to the inside. And he misses the lead. Avenging his teammate.
Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Reddick going to the lead. Yeah.
But here comes Chase Elliott. Oh, Cindric spins. Caution is out. Well, there's one of them. He's going to get one of his laps back. Reddick, it will be the leader.
That could be a sign to help Bubba Wallace.
It could be, because actually right now he's listed as 3 down, so maybe the timer was off, so he might get go down to 2 down. We know he'll get a lap back from the stage, because he's the only, presumably. So if all he needs is one more caution, and he's Gucci. One more regular caution, and he'll be back in the lead lap. Then he can start picking him off again.
Yeah. So I guess this was not. Maybe this isn't as big of a setback. And we got more incidents with more cars off track in the IndyCar race.
All right.
I think it was one of the cars that was black, white, and red.
Sounds like
I wasn't sure who it was.
It sounds like either Ferrucci or Malokis.
I think it might be one of those two.
I think my broadcast is behind him. DeFrancesco is one, Malokis is the other. Of course he fucked up.
So it's Malokis.
Yeah.
Caution out again.
Again, yeah. My IndyCar broadcast is behind you. I lose time whenever I change channels. Great. I'm turning off I'm gonna turn on the television and try and turn it back on. Well, I'm mad. I should check my stats for my stream to see if I've hit any of the goals. Subs are the same. Views for Cup are... Did I forget to change the thumbnail? I forgot to change the thumbnail. That's a... Oh, Chase Elliott is the leader. Okay. I was wondering about that because timing... That's Hi Nerf Minor TTV. Hi Bardo. So yeah, Chase Elliott is the leader.
Elliott certainly had a bit of a pretty strong run up until that caution came out. So I think it is likely he did get the lead.
Yeah. Showing the replay of what happened. Oh, it looks like.
Oh. So yeah, I think Malou.
Oh, 29 got sideways.
And then got into the 18, and they both slid off into the gravel.
Yeah.
See, it's all very respectful, giving room here, and then, like you say, in that dirty part of the racetrack, as soon as Deb hits the brakes, the rear end steps out.
And Santino Ferrucci is now in 3rd.
Nice.
Oh God.
What's wrong with Ferrucci?
Apparently there's a lot of things, I think there's a lot of things that he was involved in with controversially.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure where it was, but that's all I know.
He wore a MAGA hat.
I don't necessarily think that's what the problem was. I think it was something else.
Okay.
All of a sudden, she's on 5 different medications. Me and the pharmacist got so.
I gotta change my thumbnail to the Cup one. That is not the Cup one. That is the Cup one. Ah, shit. My thumbnail's too big. Adobe, save me here. Man, they can't. Both races have been 1403.
Yeah, they started great here.
I'm sure is a little bit angry. It goes to chances of
Damn, looks like McDowell caused that wreck for Cindric.
Oh.
I see, like, payback.
A little bit.
He's got some damage from all that on the right
So I guess when you enter the race 19 points below the cut line, I guess you don't give a shit.
The other contact on the right front was with the 8 car of Kyle Busch. Back in 17th place, so right there affected his 23 car still on pit road, making adjustments.
Also, I did still notice as far as like for NASCAR scheduling,
Yep.
I noticed that the last 6 races of the season are going to be on NBC.
We love that. We love to hear that.
Starting at Talladega on October 1st.
I just wish Bristol Night was on NBC.
He also doesn't need to lose a lap. So as he sits here, we're going to show the pace car because it's on the front stretch and it's going to be basically a drag race to the line. There's a line on the wall that opens and closes pit lane, and I believe their 23 is going to lose another lap right here.
Well, shit.
Now look, they want to get a lap back.
On pit road again, trying to check on the.
Yeah, they lost another lap in the process. So he needs 2 more cautions besides the stage caution.
Oh boy.
I mean, not impossible. They've got half the race left. Well, they also have to hope for lots of short runs so that no other cars get lapped. Because there are 33 on the lead.
And assess it for the photos to think that they didn't have to pit. So that's why they did not come down pit road, Kim.
Well, Parker, Kevin Harvick started in the 20th position, and when I talked to crew chief Rodney Childers,
He's in
this morning,
6th
he said
now.
Yesterday in practice and qualifying, there was some head scratching. He said they looked at Kevin's throttle times, his steering endpoints, his braking. They were all similar to the fastest cars, as you're seeing the Hot Brothers Pizza on board. So I checked with the team because they're running 6. Did they do anything to the car? They said, no, Kevin is just doing Harvick things out there today, Dave.
Christopher Bell will start on the outside of row 5. Rick, it doesn't appear that repit hurt him. He's still in the top 10.
Well, at this point, they've got some different tires on, so it's a bit there. The pace car is going to turn left, come down pit road. The 23 above the wall is still on pit lane, so what I thought was...
Great. We're going to lose another lap. Oh, I guess we spoke too early. Anyway, going back to green, Elliott, Reddick leading them back. Elliott's got his teammate behind him. We're green at Kansas. Elliott already out to the lead.
46 laps to go in stage 2.
He takes the middle.
46 laps to go in stage 2.
Larson slides up for 2nd spot. Reddick can try and move to the bottom.
Elliott Larson. Kevin Harvick has thrown himself back into the mix in that 4th spot.
Elliott Larson and Reddick, 1 and 3. Thrown himself back into that 4th spot.
Reddick slides back into 3rd. Right there, a battle for 8th place. Blaney Hamlin and Bell. Wait, that's 7th. No, it's 8th. No, it's 7th. Blaney out trying to make it past Harvick for P6. And the 9 is starting to scoot away.
Going down on the inside here. It's all the part of that gas.
Close there between Lee and Harvick.
Harvick, man, he is fighting for every foot.
Because he needs the points.
Sitting really good right here in this stage. A couple stage points.
Ooh, 3 wide. Byron, Busch, Almirola.
Right now in stage 2.
Right here.
Wait, that means that 24 is sliding backwards. God damn it.
8. Kyle Busch trying to drive through this pack.
Oh, Hosevard made it 4 wide behind him.
Struggling ever since the spin on the back straightaway.
Yeah.
Great speed. Good speed early in this race. They've lost some in that race car since the car went around back straight.
Keselowski's up to 3rd now, trying to pass the 5.
Give that spot up as things heating up between Larson and
Keselowski
at the top of the street.
Yeah, who saw this coming? 6 car.
Kyle Wood, I want to put that. So you got Pete Clarkson and Keselowski at the top.
Carson Hocevar has broken into the top 20 now. Top 3.
In 3 and 4, these guys are down the first track.
5 car though is the 9 back in.
Crew Chief Matt McCall this morning says everything was good. They drove good. Brad was happy with the car. They just didn't have the speed that they wanted in practice. But here in the race, they certainly seem to have reasonable speed in the first.
He goes down to the bottom. Elliott stays up high. 9 prevails.
They certainly have reasonable speed in the first. And Brent State won.
Oh, Briscoe hit the wall. And he's slow. Oh man. Sheldon Creed almost hits him.
Well.
Whoa. And there's another caution in the IndyCar race.
Again?
Yeah. Oh, there's a car that went off the track, and it's Ferrucci.
Not again. Oh, a car went out. Holy crap. Yeah, Ferrucci. Is that Blomqvist? Yeah. Come on. What are these people doing? Oh, God. What a crappy IndyCar race, man. Oh, geez. Yeah, Briscoe, by the way, very, very slow. Oh, God.
Oh, he's rolling to where he could. He's kind of going to almost a near stop here.
Caution is out. Caution is out. Bubba gets the lap back. I don't know if they got the car fixed, but his thing's... I think they got Bubba back on track, so now he's only 5 laps down. Actually, no, he doesn't get or does he get a free pass? No, or he might not get a free pass after all. But Bubba is back on track. But now the problem is because Briscoe is back on full power, he's 2 laps down or a lap down. So Bubba won't be able to get any free pass unless there's a ton of cautions.
Some of these protection modes. Well, if that fails, just like your street car at home, you take your car and it's a sensor. You're like to lose your mind because it's this sensor. Well, these race cars now have way more electronics involved, and there are sensors, and there are things that protect them from themselves. Right? There are low oil pressure sensors, things that make the cars not fail or have issues. So
Still got a little ways to go until the end of stage 2 here.
I do.
So the 6th caution has now come out, and we will have another restart with under 36 laps to go. Dave.
Rick, it was an interesting run for Kyle Larson. He spent the time behind his team.
All right, let's see if it... Oh, no, under caution still.
Run for Kyle Larson. Spent the time behind his teammate Chase Elliott.
He's been chasing.
Yeah.
He's really got a guy he loves.
11 laps of these tires. The drivers got 11 tires, but we only had 8 sets. They put 4 sets on. There's 139 laps to go in the race. So this is going to be a split decision, not because they don't want to put them on, but they're going to be afraid to run out. So there you go. Leaders stay out. Brad comes to pit road. First intersection of the
pit road here, so it looks like a little bit of slow stop on the right rear there, so that a little bit of slow stop not going to work for the strategy they wanted here, Dave, to get some track position.
Keselowski asked for the scuffs as well. They think that's going to be the way to go with the Goodyear tires they have remaining here. The last adjustment they made for Brad's car made it a lot better.
A lot of scuffed tires, basically. They had 7 sets of stickers in their qualifiers. So how do they have scuffed tires? Probably the tires they qualified on yesterday.
So someone putting those scuffed tires on, but some different strategies taking place now. We'll see if Elliott and Larson can stay out front.
From SCOPD, things changed for me. Restry gave me better breathing, symptom improvement, and reduced flare-ups.
Restry won't replace rescue products and breathing problems. Not for asthma. high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take Breasttree more than prescribed. Breasttree may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor for some breathing, chest pain, mouth, tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur.
Ask your doctor about Breasttree.
Introducing new buttermilk biscuits in sweet and savory flavors, so everyone can have their perfect biscuit. Or on the side. This biscuit sandwich on the side for just $7 for a limited time.
Perfect biscuit. Or at wood just perfect.
Here's the living smooth. With the always smooth, easy drinking Keystone.
Caleb Williams has transferred to Wendy's for the new loaded nacho burger.
This burger's my inspiration. I just hope to inspire you.
Oh, you have inspired us.
They're now close to the 20 to go mark in the IndyCar race now, and Grosjean is back up to third. Brian Hunter-Ray in fourth.
Wow. We're still under caution, right? Okay.
Yeah, still under caution. I think it says here, I think it's around 30 to go.
You got 30 to go.
Oh, yeah, 30 to go.
Flat right rear tires this weekend. Gibbs, Busch, Bubba, Martin Truex had this DNF. I'm just reading Gluck post.
Discussing how this is going to play out for the young Mexican driver who has not put a foot wrong today. There's the boss. He's hoping for the first IndyCar win this year for the team.
Rossi did not get on that yellow. Rossi's not on lap 38. So he's certainly going to have to come in pretty soon. He is, and I believe he's the only other car that has not satisfied the tire report.
Well, you see the points they're run with that issue that trying to drive better, currently 24 below.
No way, Byron. Well, even where he's in just in 15th, he's still plus 47.
Brand new tires in 10th.
Wallace is now shown 14 points below, and now Truex is above Logano in points on the cut line.
I think Logano pit, so he's in P20.
Oh.
So
yeah. Oh, okay.
How many points is he below? I'd say 10.
Well, I think it was close to it. I think it was a little less than that.
All right. 3 wide for second as Elliott is back to the lead. Here comes, it was on the top side. That's Keselowski. Ooh, on wow, 4-5 wide on the back stretch. Oh, that's Blaney who got the second, not Keselowski. Wow, and there's 4 wide of the turns. Oh,
now Pusher now up to third.
And RFK makes it is in fourth. Sorry, Keselowski's in fourth. Larson lost a lot of position on that restart. Harvick up to fourth.
Harvick, just in front of him. Yeah, all the way up to fourth place here.
Yeah, so now seeing the IndyCar race, O'Ward and Rossi are now 1-2.
Are they green?
With Grosjean in third. I think Grosjean has now passed him for second. Yes, he has. Oh, and there's another pile up as they get through the last corners, and we're coming to the green, and caution is back out again.
I'm behind.
At Laguna Seca with 2 cars.
I'm behind. Wow.
And
Good
gets
pass.
Ericsson and Armstrong.
What the fuck is going on? This is so fucking stupid. This is easily the worst Indy. I'm only watching intermittently, but this is the worst IndyCar race I've ever watched.
Marcus Ericsson and Marcus Armstrong collided together. Yeah, it feels like they're kind of stuck together, but now they're apart from each other.
Like I was watching like the 2021 truck race like yesterday, and I'm like, I was like thinking about how ridiculous it was that James Buescher wrecked before even getting to the starting line. This is so much worse.
Oh yeah, much worse.
Like, this is embarrassing. I can rewatch it on Peacock later.
Now I see Ryan Hunter-Ray has now scored second.
Oh. Illegal pass? Oh.
I'm not sure what that's for, but yeah, it is still shown in second.
Harvick up to Buescher got to P5. Here comes Harvick for P2 on Blaney. To the inside he goes, and he's almost clear, and he is clear. Harvick trying to dig himself out of the hole he dug for himself. He got screwed last week. This is redemption time. Damn! Turns out, besides Chase Elliott, who he might benefit. I mean, I don't know how long this will go green, but a lot of drivers have fallen out of the top 10 because they didn't pit.
Yeah.
Fun fact, the pace car has been out for so long at IndyCar that they're refueling it.
Oh my goodness!
I gotta see this. Somehow I'm slightly behind, but that's sad. Like
that is really not a good look.
No, it's not. Oh, will Lachlan have some damage, or the car to the left of him do? Oh God. Lundgaard got damaged as well. See, O'Ward, Hunter-Ray, Grosjean, Rossi, DeFrancesco, Canapino, Ilott, Pelot, Dixon, Herta. That's a pretty wonky. No, it's not super wonky. Oh Lord.
Keselowski now closing in on Harvick for second.
Ooh, nice. Let alone. Larson sunken back to P16. Oh, good thing he has a win. Harvick trying to make the move down to the bottom. Here he goes for the lead, but not enough distance, not too much distance for that to happen. Come on.
The racetrack, they tell you so much momentum down the street. Bottom of the racetrack. Right back up quickly though.
Let's see. So 4 cars still in the top 10 that did not pit. Elliott, Blaney, Busher, and Bell.
Blast off really fast. Ugly rips.
Alright, back to...
Grosjean is now scored back in second again for the IndyCar race,
Yep,
so...
okay, that makes sense. I want to say that on the thing. This would be that Grosjean is indeed leaving Andretti. I want to double check that. Although.
Watching live sports 76 this season. All the game is nothing.
Of course, contact the Legion, the American Legion, they've done such amazing work for so long. And it only takes to make the whole thing worthwhile. You think about all of the effort that's gone in to promote the American Legion and the Be the One program. It's stories like that bring it all together. And I think as Chip Ganassi told you, it's so much more than just a message. It is tangible.
Cliff Daniels apologized to Kyle Larson for making a bad call and says the team will make it up for him. Make it up to him.
Larson Hocevar is shown 17th now. Oh.
Yep.
Larson back down to 19th.
Yeah, I mean, he got no tire. He didn't go.
Oh.
Yeah, he didn't pit for tires. All right, let's see. Ryan, Hunter, Ray, and Rossi pitting. They needed to go to alternate tires because of the rule that you must use both tire compounds within a race. So Hunter, I know Alexander Rossi needed them. Let's see, Hunter Ray, Rossi, Peterson, Newgarden, Malukas, Erickson, Ferrucci, Vips.
Okay, so Keselowski is now up to second.
Oh, all right, past Harvick. All right. Like, I don't know.
Again, Keselowski could be on the verge of a breakthrough to get the 6 car its first win in over 11 years. Or is it?
I'll have to judge by the lap times.
Oh, 12. No, right, 12 years. Just remembered. Yeah, it's 12 years.
Reagan at Daytona.
Hard to believe that that's the last time the 6 car won. Honestly, I feel like this might be a bit arbitrary to bring up, but I feel like Trevor Baynes should have been the winner of the 2017 Brickyard 400, or maybe the Talladega Fall race from that year, or something like that, or maybe even Matt Kenseth winning the 2018 Brickyard 400.
Fate didn't cooperate.
Of course not.
I'm going to start watching the race on Peacock. because I don't want to keep switching channels. To that point, I'm turning off the TV and turning it back on to see if I can reset my where it was.
I'm still doing this thing where on my TV it's showing like a split screen display where it has both races showing simultaneously.
I don't know if I have that thing. I do have a second television, but it's in a different room and it's attached to the wall.
So far, there's just over 10 to go in stage 2. So
Yep, 12 to go.
again,
Keselowski is
I feel like Briscoe should get his free pass, and then Bubba Wallace might take the wave around.
Allmendinger seems to have had a problem. He's 3 down. I don't know what happened. He was in 15th a couple laps ago. Did they say anything about that?
I don't think I heard it.
Let me find it.
May have missed that.
Restarting now at Laguna Seca.
Grosjean is now leading.
Oh, he
wow.
did! Yes, go, Grosjean! He took it. He's got the position. Yeah, great move on the inside of O'Ward. I guess there's some contact through that corkscrew. Not Grosjean, with somebody else. Oh, is that a? What a race! Like,
I mean, again, is this the worst IndyCar race of all time? I don't think I'd want to say right
2002 Surfers Paradise, the worst wet weather race of all time, which probably makes it the worst IndyCar race of all time.
Yeah, probably.
McLaughlin though was on a charge. He just passed Ilott and Palou on a straight.
And again, if Grosjean wins this, I don't think it really matters what anyone says about him. He would certainly have worked for this one.
Absolutely. Let's see. Allmendinger said front broke on the radio.
Oh, that's not good.
It's a point for Bubba.
That certainly helps.
Carson Ozavar's in the top 15 in the 42.
Wow. Again, skill issue for Gregson. That proves it.
Oh, we got a spin in IndyCar. 2 cars around.
Oh, Colton Herta once again falls victim to the same thing he's always been falling victim to for the last few years. Golly.
There's another car
that was especially painful because of the reference to his dad with that paint scheme, too. Oh, my God, that's so unfortunate.
There's a second car I saw spin in that. How's long before we go to a timed race? Oh, it was Elio.
They're already way past. They're almost to the end of the IndyCar post-race segment now. Good Lord, what is going on with this?
Coming off of Austin Cindric getting lapped. 5 to go on the stage. Can Elliott hold on for a stage win? Takes me back to 2020 at Phoenix in the finale, end of stage 2. Busch Keselowski making that pass in the last lap of stage 2 to get the stage win.
Oh, here he is. Keselowski's got the run going.
4 to go.
Keselowski is not. Keselowski's right there. He's within range of.
He's held on.
And Hamlin. Hamlin is now in the picture in 3rd.
Here comes Brad at the bottom of the 9. Elliott ripping the top as they come out of 4. Keselowski's got onto the bumper. He's side drafting. 3 to go. They're side by side for the lead. Keselowski's gonna send it in hard, and he's gonna take the position. Keselowski leads.
Brad Keselowski is leading this race.
Yes, I should have known you were gonna make that joke.
Again, it's not. Again, the joke technically is Brad Keselowski won this race.
It's close enough, which is the good part.
Yeah. Again, I get that.
Awesome.
Wallace is now shown to be 21 points out of the cut line.
Probably because of where Logano is running. Though Chastain is now the level driver, +7. Trackhouse has been off for a while. Ever since Darlington. I mean, he won at Nashville, but that was a flaccid victory.
Yeah, this just really has been an off year in general for Trackhouse.
Grosjean pits.
Oh, so Dixon is now the leader.
So, never mind that. Hamlin passes Elliott for P2.
Countryman Scott McLaughlin cycled to the top, followed by Callum Ilott. Still under caution here at WeatherTech Raceway, Laguna Seca.
So,
for everything that this 43-year-old, 6-time champion...
Yeah, Roman had to pit, which hurts my soul. Keselowski wins the stage. Hamlin 2nd, Elliott 3rd, Harvick 4th, Reddick 5th. Jones, Blaney, Logano, Buescher, Bell. Herta being dragged to the garage.
Oh, yeah.
Coming at 100 laps to go in Kansas.
Eighth position in the opening race at St. Pete. Up to today has been the worst finish here. And I thought, oh, we're finally going to break that record.
And Marty, let's not forget, Palou got absolutely slammed from behind, too, on a restart. So, amazing job to hang in there. It's just been incredible, and the brakes continue to fall the 10 teams' way with all these cautions. Remember, he could have 59. His teammates Scott Dixon did it 5 laps later at 64. They told Palou a moment ago that you could go hard all the way to the end with 18 laps. The tough part for Palou, who's now settled down in 13th position. I think with all of those cautions, Hinch, they were in a position where they could have possibly made it to the end as well. They were on lap 57 for their stop before this most recent one, but we talked about it earlier. They had not taken the alternate sticker tires that you are required to take, so Award had to pit more for tires than anything else. Went from leading the race and in control now to 13.
Think about this. Texas 2021. Scott Dixon won. Scott McLaughlin followed him home, racing his hero for the win. That was back in 2021. McLaughlin's got a lot more races under his belt now. How's he going to race his hero here for the win of this Firestone Grand Prix of Monterey?
Green again at Laguna Seca.
I mean, it's the two Scots from New Zealand up top. And Callum Ilott with a great run going here in P3. It's all clean so far, guys. I don't want to jinx it. There's power.
You fucking
the inside of Christian Lundgaard. There's contact.
Oh, jeez.
And now Rossi's going to try to capitalize.
This is what happens at the end of the season. If you've got 17 to go, no more pit stops, you don't care anymore. All you want is a podium or a top 5 if you can get it. You don't care if you're bouncing off other cars. It is caution to the wind.
I think there may have been contact earlier between Power and Lundgaard, and that was a bit of a payback from Lundgaard on Power. Rinus VK finds himself in there, but VK's way down the order, not on the lead lap. Meanwhile, this is on the lead lap, and for the big positions, here comes the champ. Hello on Callum Eilon. Think about the co-owners at Hulkos Hollinger. They are flanking the champ. Eilon in front, Canapino behind. What an extraordinary day.
Pit stops going off.
And this is the kind of performance that Callum Eilon has demonstrated he's capable of, but he now finds himself in position to get it done with some of the biggest names in the sport. The top 3 that he raced with, all race winners. There's 8 championships between Dixon and Alex Palou. So he is in the deep end of the pool. Look at this.
Harvick a 9.5. Hamlin a 10 flat.
Guys, how about this run from Rossi up to P6 now after getting
Ooh, slow stop for the 9 at 12. Kozlowski at 10.3. Brad wins the race off pit road. Hamlin, then Harvick, Jones, Reddick, Blaney, Busher, Elliott, Gibbs, Logano.
Everybody's having a good show right now, but I'm really impressed with the comeback as well from Rossi here. You know what else is a bonus?
Eric Jones now worked his way into the top 10.
Yep.
Ty Gibbs is also there too.
Ignore that. Actually, if you're looking at time, wait, never mind. Oh, I thought you were looking at the timing line. Oh yeah, Gibbs is in the 9th, I think.
Yeah.
Secret spot of fish life. Nice. Discover how Ram powers all the lives you live during Ram Power Days.
During Ram Power Days, get 4,000 retail consumer cash allowance on most 2023 Ram 1500 trucks. See your Ram dealer today.
We've never been good at keeping secrets. Like how Sonic's new Bacon Peppercorn Ranch Grilled Cheeseburger with small fries or tots is just $3.99. Oops. Burgers out the back. Sonic Bacon Peppercorn Ranch Grilled Cheeseburger deal for $3.99.
This is Cynthia Suarez, CFO of GoGo Food.
Sonic Bacon Peppercorn Burger deal $3.99. Suarez, CFO of GoGo, an online food delivery service. There, until pick it out. Bed hiring employee and bottom on which is where they are.
Just yet, as you told us the other day,
Silver Chevy.
Pay.com Chevy, it might be payday. Eilon back onto the front straight. One more to go as the laps wind down on this caution-filled day. 14 to go here in California to put a period on this 2023.
Why are they showing us motor cars?
So Scott Dixon goes 109.3 lap time at the line. McLaughlin 109.6. That gap staying at about a second and a half.
Here we go, let's get back into the scrap zone. Augustine Canapino bending off.
Chase Sexton is, I think, on the verge of a perfect season in Supercross. He's got 2 more races to go: Chicagoland and LA Coliseum.
And Jim, good for that. Maintain for $25 points to go. Second point, but that means
Never mind, I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, never mind. I'm wrong. Jet Lawrence was on the verge of it. Chase Sexton denied it. Well, that's a shame. Burton have a violation or something? I mean, I muted my feed, so I don't know. Oh, Chastain penalty. Over the wall too soon. I guess.
Oh boy!
I think the 24 had the same penalty because they're back there as well, and that's not good. Because they
shoot.
suicide after that, Parker.
Okay, that was for performance, not for penalty. Okay.
You're showing one of the fastest cars on the long run, so that's what he wants. He wants a long run. What does he not want? Caution. He only has 2 sets of tires. The pits here, Dave.
Parker Truck Series Championship hopeful Carson Bolsovar is having
Here comes Pillow on Iolot. He'll take away that 3rd position. Or will he? Yes, he will.
This time, Ricky thinks maybe Bristol for now is his only race on schedule. But stay tuned. He might be in the 42 more later this season.
Yeah, he's looking impressive.
All right, restarting. Time to start stage 3. It'll be 96 laps to go. We're green once more at Kansas. Brad goes right down to the bottom. Eric Jones restarted 3rd. My God. Hamlin and Busch, Keselowski.
Good momentum for that 11 off the turn 2. Side by side down the back straightaway. They broke it away by a couple car lengths on the second row.
Keselowski hanging that bottom. Hamlin trying to rip the high side, trying to sweep. The race's 6th car gets a little loose. Ooh. Here, Eric Jones, where he's gonna go? He's gonna try to go out to the bottom. One on the high side. Here comes Tyler Reddick. Not okay. Well, he didn't go that far, but he got up to 3rd.
Reddick and Eric Jones now fighting for the 3rd spot as they've fallen back, but they had huge momentum.
Suarez now in 10th.
Jones and Reddick still trying to decide who's 3rd.
And I still don't got it. Oh!
Wallace has now shown 4 laps down.
Okay. Reddick settles in the 3rd.
Again, before the green flag came out, think a little bit.
Oh, they hit each other. Well, the 6 hit the 11 under. Probably not the best move to make. Caution! Burton into the wall. Yeah, Burton hit the wall. We got a caution.
Oh! That could be terminal for him.
Yeah. 10 to go at IndyCar. Come on, Scott! Oh, I still can't believe my first IndyCar race I went was at Indianapolis. I met my favorite driver. He signed my diecast, took a picture with me, and then he won the race.
Now they're finally at the 10 to go marks. Jeez, let's get this race over with.
Yeah, my God, I concur. I can't believe they didn't call a timed race. But maybe that's 3 hours they call that. I know back in the, I think in the 90s it was 2 hours and then, but before they would call it, but. Are we still in the post-race window, or? Oh.
They're past that. They're actually past that now.
Of course we are. Oh, DiFrancesco is slow. I think. Gearbox issues for the 29.
Might explain why the gearbox isn't working. Did you hear it missing there? Yeah, that shift problem, difficulties there as we're getting down inside the final 10 laps. This is Felix Rosenquist, the man who started from the pole position. And the day just has not gone his way. Multiple incidents. And Felix finds himself in 20th. He went off again just a moment ago. Meanwhile, in the top 10, they keep scrapping. Marcus Armstrong, Canapino, and O'Ward. This is 8th, 9th, and 10th. Here's Pato. Canapino, for position.
I mean, this is not a guy that has been running up in the top 10 a lot this season, so every driver is still trying to learn a little bit about him.
Award sales best. Canapino for P9.
Incredible job hanging on with that damaged wing.
Award gets by. Marcus Armstrong and Christian Lundgaard. Every point every position counts because he, being Pato O'Ward and Scott McLaughlin, are in this fierce fight for the top 3 in the championship. McLaughlin has it at the moment.
Oh, Newgarden's crash took him out of contention for P3 in the championship.
We talked at the top of the show about that internal Penske battle. First and second are locked up, but a lot of competitive energy between the bus bros, McLaughlin and Newgarden. And Newgarden's issues today, McLaughlin can take it.
Actually, no, that's not exactly true, but it's a high chance that Newgarden will not be third.
Chevrolet driver in the championship. That's
No doubt. Right now, McLaughlin up 2 spots there.
We got 8 to go.
Joseph Newgarden, if you can believe it, down in 5th.
7 down.
Huh?
Very chaotic.
7 going down on the IndyCar race.
You said it's winding down? Yes, thank God. It's been painful to listen to and watch. Look, the commercial I just saw. Xfinity drivers are probably relieved that they don't have to go to Talladega for the fall.
Yeah, just trucks and Cup again, like it was before 2020.
I will miss the Xfinity race, though. I will never say no
Against-
to a plate race.
Sam Mayer personally doesn't object to it.
Ha! That was like that's in like the top 40 closest finishes, though.
Look at the victory lane run by 91 laps.
7 to go.
It's going to be a challenge. So I can see how aggressive they are. He's got to go pick up the spot. Have to be. The next team, the no being aggressive. Don't have it.
Ago, we saw the 34, the 5, and the 24 all on the road. And what was 24 doing?
Well, that car has just been ill since really handling it right. They like to bring him down. Maybe distance on the car. They did put studs on the 24 car. William Byron just saved the sticker tires. So the William Byron machine is not back to that standard.
Tyler Reddick is shown in 3rd, Buescher in 8th.
Gibbs in P9.
Harvick is still shown 5th, but Eric Jones 4th. Apparently Corey LaJoie is now in like the top 15.
Mm-hmm. They were trying to improve on intermediates. They were looking great early in the season, but now that we're back in intermediates,
I feel like Spire Motorsports is really going to have to do a complete and total reset like what Brad Keselowski did for RFK.
Huh?
So Larson's got confidence. And Parker, I'm guessing that the driver of the 11, he's pretty confident as well.
Oh, of course he is. You got to know Denny to know that. But of course, Denny Hamlin and Chris Gable are some of those analytical duos on the pit road. Take a listen to that radio just a moment ago. I just love that because it's such great information. It's something that obviously 11 car has not experienced a ton of. I've only led 1 lap today, but that is all race cars that get to the lead seem to migrate very quickly as they have this
5 to go. Laguna Seca. Oh, they're showing it's top 22 that get the top 22 get the point. Yeah, which that's what it was before. Right now it's the Andretti 29 that's in the last position for points for that.
Oh,
Ooh, that 78.
your car went off. Canapino went off the track in the corkscrew section.
Again?
It was like there was a little bit of a damage to the front.
Oh, I see it now on my end.
Top 15, having a great run today. We had Eric Jones up there in 4th, so teams that didn't make the playoffs.
Grosjean now up to 11th, almost in the top 10.
Yep.
We mentioned the chaos that has taken place on restart.
Pace car dies off.
On the cars for this one.
Okay, gonna go back to green now with 89 to go.
Keselowski gets a good jump.
Oh,
You're looking at Elliott, right?
Canapino went off.
Again? I mean, I'm behind.
Yeah.
I'm on Peacock, so I'm behind.
Oh, a little bit of contact between two other cars.
I think no, Iolot went off track, not Canapino.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah, well, it's it's one number apart on the same team with the same paint scheme. Hamlin in second. Oh, he was in second. He holds on to second.
Harvick to the bottom of the track again. He's running forward, trying to hold off Reddick, who's running against the wall.
Reddick back to the outside down the straightaway. He's going to clear into fourth place. Now Reddick goes to the bottom of the track. He's blocked by Jones.
Jones settles it and gets that third spot.
Really impressed with Jones' car to be able to not be completely on the bottom, about to move up and still beat Reddick off the corner.
Jones, please don't be a damn roadblock here.
He wants a good finish.
Reddick to the top of the racetrack. We're watching the NASCAR here. Chase Elliott. Reddick's going to get third place from Jones there. Returns 1 and 2.
Hamlin's closing the gap. Now he goes to the high side for the lead. Keselowski. Going to try to hold
3 to go at Laguna Seca.
all the way down to the apron.
Now he goes to the hot side for the lead. Loud. Good try to hold him off. Hamlin follows him all the way down to the apron.
RFK have not been stellar on 1.5 tracks this year, but with 4 of them in the playoffs, starting with this one right here in Kansas. Frank Keselowski and Busher knew they had to be better.
2 to go at Laguna Seca.
For 19 laps, but now his jeopardy is Hamlin. Trying to take out
Keselowski's already been controlled for 19.
Okay, this is it. We're finally coming to the last lap at Laguna Seca.
Gosh, you're ways ahead of me. Probably because you have this, because I'm using fucking Peacock now. All right. White flag is out now. Last lap at Laguna Seca. Burton's DVP has expired. He's out.
See Larson back there as well, running in the 15th position.
I'm sorry, Junior. I was going to say Larson gained 14 spots already since the restart.
Yeah, he's about to get a couple more guys right here.
All right.
This 3-wide situation. On the outside of 40, you have the momentum down the front straightaway.
Right. Coming down to the last half. Like I said, I saw my hero, my favorite IndyCar driver. He won at Indy. And then he won the next week at Gateway, trying to keep the championship alive. He may have lost the championship at Portland when Alex Palou drove away to a dominant win. But he's going to be coming out on the finish line. Going to have 3 wins on the year. It'll be career win number 56, 11 away from tying the legend that is AJ Foyt. The next year, hopefully, he'll be in pursuit of that championship number 7. He'll finish second in the point standings. The 43-year-old Kiwi from New Zealand rounds the final turn, and Scott Dixon wins the Firestone Grand Prix of Monterey as Hamlin takes the lead at Kansas. And here comes Reddick past Keselowski as well for P2.
Callum Ilott still managed to finish 5th in the IndyCar race.
He got past? So he got past somebody for P4 then. Will Power. Okay. Reddick got P2.
What does he do with the speed? He goes down, but Hamlin also isn't going to stay right up against the wall. So now, Hamlin in front of Reddick.
Also, was going to stay right up against the wall. Now, Hamlin.
Yeah, go Willie B up to 18th on scuffed tires. That's what I like to see. We still got about a third of the race to go.
Working together. Now here they are battling for the lead.
We're going to see a pass coming up soon, I think, for 5th place. Elliott on Harvick. There he goes. Elliott is past Harvick for P5.
It's so demoralizing to get passed by those cars, and that's great advice. We still got a great shot and a really good result. Big picture here.
That's great fight.
That's incredible for this team. It's what they've been through.
Yeah, they came in, they were only
And they
so big day here in Kansas, but there's a lot of time. And this race has 7 laps to go.
Big day here in Kansas. A lot of time. This race, I think there's a lot of skill. Look at the Nebraska on the next car. Well, practice loud.
Brad getting out of the gas. Hitting the floor very lightly. And then right back into full throttle.
Very likely.
Denny Hamlin back out front at Kansas. Reddick chasing right behind.
Celsius wasn't bad. I wish Adrenaline Shock was still around, though, because it tasted so much better. Well, I'm surprised I was able to drag out my last lap thing for Dix as long as I was. I was running out of things to say because I don't know. I don't have Laguna Seca's geography memorized exactly. So I was just trying to think of something to say before I got to the finish line. When I saw him around the final turn, it was a relief. Reddick is reeling in. It looks like he's reeled in Hamlin a little more. Larson already almost up to the top 10 from his route with his rally. And it looks like they fixed the 24 car, which is a relief for me.
That's what's very small. What's not where the finish? Tell me that's what's there. Watching live sports never used Seven. It was champion. Your name. So it's where. All done. And that's me, right? Next cards. Play.
We're back.
We see these guys back.
And Larson is now back in the top 10. Final pit window coming in the next 20 laps or so.
Just like what we
we saw a week ago in Harvick and Darlington, and that is Reddick is going to try to come to pit road before the 11th. Leapfrog him on pit road. Here's the interesting thing. What Reddick's going to do to be able to pass that 11 and go on to win this race is to beat Kenny using the opposite way Kenny did in the spring to beat Kyle Larson. What I mean by that is you watch Kenny Hamlin go to turn 1 here. He's going to run the lane. That's just a bit lower there. It's right on that top seam. It's not all the way up against the wall. That is by design. That is something he has identified. When the wall seemed to be a dominant place to run here, he used that line and went to his crew chief Chris Taylor. So I want to set the race car to do that. That's what they've done. As you see him run lower, I'd be surprised if he ever gets to the wall. So if Reddick's going to beat him, he's have to find a way to go around that area, and it definitely not below him.
Let's see. Pending post-race inspection, the number 19 now ties the number 55 for the second most last place finishes in NASCAR with Cup Series with 48. The record is the 66 with 65 last place finishes.
Wow.
Phil Parsons' team, Travis Carter, Cale Yarborough Motorsports, Haas, MBM.
Larson got a lot of them pretty quickly. Then once he got into the top 10, he got behind Ty Gibbs. Took him a long time to get by Ty. Now he's underneath Busher.
Larson up to 9th.
We was just talking about the pit window, you know. Become ridiculously long. He can run crazy long, right? I mean, he can see what the field does, and go to the other side to try to gain an advantage. The other side of that strategy has an opportunity. It really just goes back to where Daniels and Larson are most comfortable to try to find a position.
Also, Cedric in the middle of the top 2. And get by him as well.
Good ring it so. Involved in his car hasn't had any speed.
Wallace now 17 points below the cut line.
Yeah, Truex 4 behind. Which is still insane.
21, so he's off the track. See the playoff bubble and the points as they run. Logano only 4 points above the cut line.
He came in here just +3, and it's so fascinating to me. This is how this ends for him today. Going to Bristol, the champion, sort of battling to stay alive in the playoffs. So how frustrating and challenging this year has been for Logano.
And the big news, of course, the start of this race when BowserJrXD Jr. got into the wall after winning the regular season and starting tied with the most playoff points, starting this round of the playoffs. He now is out of the race and goes to the cut line. And the Toyota driver update. Holland and Reddick, 1 and 2. Bubba Wallace also with an issue. It's 4 laps down right now. So the playoff drivers that are struggling BowserJrXD Jr., Bubba Wallace, McDowell is ranked 25th, and Stenhouse Jr. 22nd.
Kyle Busch, that 8 car, had trouble in practice. A little right rear tire damaged the car, had to do a lot of work. Good started bad. He started 11th.
Jeff, this 5 car, I believe, just made a little wall contact down the There you go, you're all good. That is a reference last time at this end of the race. 1-2, the 5, who is definitely winning the award for perhaps the highest. Just finally a little too far.
Ooh, Larson hit the wall.
Oh, he rides along the wall there quite a ways. That's on the sidewall of the tire, but as far as we can tell, we're escaped some serious drama right there.
Larson running 9th right now, so he's inside the top 10. Hamlin and Reddick still setting the pace.
I need that diehard power. And the reliability and probably durability, right? Yes. Play diehard. Choose diehard.
BowserJrX is the home of Die Hard. We'll even install your free.
This is how we advance.
Back in the day, we didn't have all of these types of fancy chicken.
Oh Lord, the Golden Corral one.
Back in the day, that's chicken.
Hello.
We just is it Astro coming on right with the tail with the last fifth of the race. Did you catch the IndyCar race?
IndyCar? Oh, the IndyCar 500.
No, Laguna Seca.
Ah. I haven't seen Indies for a while.
It was a couple days. It was a couple. Just it ended about 10 minutes ago. It was a hot mess. Like the track just got repaved, and it was like it was repaved in gasoline. Drivers were slipping around like mad. Tons of at least 3 wrecks that happened before the start finish line under call, which is so bad. Okay, here's Larson battling Bell for P8.
Okay, I don't have time to go there. Put on coffee, get it out. That's why I turned to 5 hours.
Oh yeah, you guys don't have any rules against people going down in Indy. Is there rules in Indy that cars going over the white line before crossing the start?
I'm not sure.
Oh.
What? Are you watching it?
Oh, I'm just watching the highlights. Lap 1, what the heck happened?
Exactly.
We'll decide to go, yep, let's go skidding, boys. People actually, I do have to admit that actual race drivers do have an issue with resurfaced pavement because it gets rid of all that old the
character.
How can I describe it? Yeah, not just characters, but it also gets.
It gets rid of the character.
What? Gets rid of the what?
It kind of gets rid of
character. Okay.
The character, yeah. Character, and also it gets rid of all the racing line, like you know how racing lines are all grooved into the track, they know where to go, and you see what I mean.
Yeah.
But then once you're repaved, when you repave it, that track is slippier than ice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, who remembers? I don't know if it's a track in America or not. Do you remember a track that has the corkscrew where it's going up a hill and then instantly go down the hill going into a left-right hander?
Corkscrews on road courses. I know. I mean, Laguna Seca.
Yeah, it's a road course, but I forgot.
I
think it's this track.
It is. Yeah, Laguna Seca has the corkscrew. Yes. I was confused.
I love the corkscrew.
I thought you
really
were
good.
talking about a different track besides Laguna Seca. But Laguna Seca is the first one I think of with a corkscrew.
Also, I do have to admit, everyone has to,
All right, Keselowski, Harvick, Busch. Chastain, Priest. Harvick a 9.4.
Oh, it's quali, isn't it?
What?
Is it quali for NASCAR?
Quali what? It's pit stops.
Oh, pit stops. Oh, my apologies.
Yeah, I'm saying the pit stop times. Yeah.
Oh, my apologies.
It's all right. It happens. Right, I got 10.4. Hamlin pits. Let's see. Elliott a 9.8. Larson a 9.4. Busher a 9.9. Let's see what Hamlin has. I hope he has a problem. A 9.7.
Service complete on the bottom of your screen, the 45 of Tyler Wright, upper right, you see the map. 45 leaving, turn 4, a little traffic behind Bell. Here goes the 11. The 45 is going to have a ton of speed. How quick will the 11 get up to speed? That's the question. The traffic is killing Red. Being behind Bell is not what he wants to see. And what you're going to see is the 11 blank.
Oh, how's Danny Allen's using the Yahoo car?
Yes, he is. Chase Elliott cycled out. Never mind. I thought he cycled out in front of Keselowski. I was wrong. Oh, but he cycled ahead of Jones. So Elliott's will get P4 when this is all when this run is all said and done.
Surprised everyone's like, how many cars are down a lap right now?
Well,
but I'm guessing it's still.
Bell hasn't pit yet. Once it cycles, once the top 6 pit, it'll all cycle through.
It's gonna be an interesting one, isn't it?
24 has not pit yet. Interesting. I mean, he pit slightly later, so he can afford to go a little longer, even though he's got scuffs on. Come on, you gotta pit soon, bro. Come on. Creed pits. Now 5 cars have to pit.
Always a risk, isn't it, to run long in NASCAR? I mean, yes, you gain a lot of places, but how close are you to low fuel? How close to your tires are not going to run properly, you know?
They have already been to pit road. Won't need to come back if a caution doesn't come out. Everybody else still going through their green flag pit stops. Bell, Suarez, Byron, McDowell, and Gilliland still to come to pit road. There's Byron now.
Byron pits. William Byron.
To Steve's point about having better tires, staying in the
Oh, here comes the pit. Here's Byron.
Byron with a 9.2. Even when the car kind of lost performance after a spin, the pit crew is still as stellar as ever. 20 must have hit the wall. He's got no good.
I feel like there's when I see the 4, like when it says 4, I feel like that's just like how, like out of every team, they're 4th fastest.
Huh?
You know, when I see the 4 when they go out, like when they go to the pits, you see like number there next to the time.
Yeah, that's
it's like.
Yeah.
It's like the who's got the fastest pit stops right now.
Yeah, right. I mean, 9.2 I think was the fastest 4-star of that cycle. Oh shoot! The 24 ended up outside the top 20. Fuck.
Suarez still scored as the race leader.
Except that's not what I wanted to see. Just the goal this time is just the top 15.
What's their plan as they run second?
Well, we're trying to sell. Came on the radio to tell them we're going to go as far as we possibly can. There's going to be another 20 laps or so in this run. Basically, just trying to see if they can catch a yellow. The yellow they alluded to, Steve, or have some sort of strategy go their way with going.
Jones got back around to Elliott.
Remember, we saw that incident where 2 cars got some damage. They're just trying to salvage their playoff hopes. But with the Hail Mary, the strategy. Steve, sometimes you just have to do that, right? As a team, you got to find a way and see if you can maybe roll the dice and have something come your way.
know, Travis Peterson has done a nice job this year of being a constant win required, and this, I think, is one of those moments, right? Had a wreck last week, came in minus 19, had a good qualifying effort, but overall, just didn't continue. Mark just mentioned contact with the two, has some damage to Travis on the pit box, and then earlier on baby loss. There's a lot going on, but at this point, stay out there, a caution.
Oh, there's the 4 and the 5.
Huh? What about the 5?
Yeah, but I see that Suarez, McDowell, and Gilliland still have yet to pit, by the looks of it.
And this race...
wait, what? No, you continue.
I was going to say, Kyle Larson can just take it easy right now. He's advanced, hasn't he?
He has,
the playoffs.
but that's the point. If you advance, you just try to win the race. You don't need to worry. You don't have the stress of having to try and point in, and you don't have the stress of having to win either. You can just go for it. Although they made a terrible strategy call in the middle of the race that set them back. Okay, it's about a second gap from Hamlin to Reddick.
Also, this is a little bit off topic, but I am still in the process of trying to put together my next video, which again is a special video.
10,000 subs.
Yeah, it's the video documenting my experience of my first race at Gateway back in June. I really only started getting to working on it about 2 weeks ago, and I really am going to have to try and continue to work on it fervently throughout this week to have it out by this coming Saturday.
Don't rush it if you...
Well, that's the thing. I don't want it to feel rushed, but at the same time, like, I got to get through this because all my other upcoming videos that I want to make are going to be on hold until this one is finished.
All right. On the side lapped car of Custer coming up. Suarez finally pits, and Larson passes Harvick for what will be should cycle the 7th.
I think Suarez is about to come in. Yep.
Yep.
And as soon as Suarez pits, the 5 just overtakes. It's like, Suarez, are you some sort of, like, voodoo?
I don't know. All right, now we got 36 to go at Kansas.
If it stays like this, Hamlin will advance.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think he was at risk. The driver who should be worried is Truex. He started third or fourth, immediately fell back to the field, crashed on lap 4, broke a tire assembly, and now he's below the cut line. An absolute disaster. Oh wait, his butt was in a single absolute disaster. His Bubba's coming down pit road right now. Maybe just for pits. Just for his pit stop. He has nothing really to lose. He's on a lap by himself.
And you can get everything. Yeah, you tell all what. You're a lot more to go.
It's always difficult to like when you see when you got the IndyCar and then you got NASCAR at the same time. Like, which one do I watch? The NASCAR,
I go back and forth.
IndyCar.
I go back.
People do that, but then you got other people that can't do that. It's like, do I want to go this? Do I want to go that? Did you just take 2 tires, or you went for 4?
I don't know. It doesn't matter either way. Here comes Larson on Blaney. That's for 6th position. Right, this would be a good time to get some extra steam. I picked you to win for a reason. I just don't want to see a Hamlin win.
That's experience in all four sides. You're going to jump on the hydration whistle. And
Oh god, I just realized it's next race Bristol, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I hope these guys love crashes, bump runs, and even dumps.
I just hope that...
Because Bristol's gonna bring it.
I just hope...
Whatever it is, I'm just hoping that enough crazy stuff happens and Bubba Wallace survives it and is able to make it past the first round.
I just hope
Yeah.
I hope that the package is good. For we don't know. Sorry.
Last year's race was more so plagued by tire issues and a few mechanical failures.
Yeah. So.
Oh, there's the playoffs in top 16.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Truex is under.
Joe Logano is at risk by Truex.
In order for my prediction to stay correct, I need Bubba to be. I need Bubba to beat both Logano and Truex.
Well, where's the 23 right now in the stand? Well, what position is 23 in, I wonder?
32nd, 5 laps down. He had a tire. A tire went on him early in the race.
Even if he can't make it in this round, I mean, he's 12 points behind the cutoff line. So, at this current moment, he's 12 behind.
Correct. As they run.
And you got Bristol next.
Yeah.
Which, that ain't going to be fun for any driver, especially anyone who's not used, any drivers who's not a fan of short track races.
Right. It's not impossible. That Matt DiBenedetto, even though he didn't make the playoffs, made up 15 points on the cut line out of the 20 he needed. So,
yeah,
it's not impossible. All right, coming to 25.
That is true.
I didn't realize that Denny is the winningest driver at Kansas. He broke a 5 or 6 way tie between himself and Harvick, Johnson, Logano, and Gordon when he won in the spring.
I mean, this is just these tracks are quite interesting. I mean, you got Bristol, you got Texas, Talladega, Charlotte.
Not all in the same round, but.
Well, yeah, I mean, next is Bristol, and then it's round 12 is Texas,
Talladega, Charlotte, Roval. Round of 6, and then the round of 8 is Las Vegas, Homestead, Martinsville.
And the final track is Phoenix.
Yes. What a garbage track. In general.
Well, when people where's the final going to be at?
Phoenix.
Frickin' garbage.
This race is overall was okay. It was best race of the weekend though, which is saying something. What do you think about Max winning 10 in a row?
Surprise.
Really? You can't be surprised.
Not really.
Okay. What did you think of Monza as the race?
Monza, I gotta admit, Monza's a fantastic track. It's a lovely track.
I think it was the best race of the season, thanks to Ferrari actually saying "fuck the team orders, you guys race," because they were by far the best part of the race.
Hey, at least it's not worse than that time when we had that 2019 instant qualifier.
I only remember. Oh no, was that where the illegal engine was? Or?
No.
Oh, it was 2019. No, I'm thinking it's a different.
2019 was the time where it was round for. It was the.
Oh, did multiple drivers try to get a tow and they started their lap too late and they didn't get to qualify?
Yep. The one they just fluffed around at the start of near the start, and everything like that.
Yeah. So, yeah, Aaron, if you don't know exactly what we're talking about, Monza is a track you can get a lot of speed from if you're drafting off of another car. So all the cars were going like driving like Nikita Mazepin, or driving, they were slow, trying to pick up the draft from the next car, but they hobbled on the track so slowly that by the time they're going to start, time ran out, and they didn't get to put a lap down. It's talking about host. Wait, why don't I mute this?
Check. Yesterday's winner in the Xfinity Series trying to battle for a championship there. There's a great shot.
Yesterday's winner in the Xfinity Series trying to battle for a championship there.
Cup Series driver.
Great shot.
John Hunter's going to that 42 car. His teammate, Eric Jones, in the 42. Eric Jones shows the speed.
Hocevar back in the top 20.
Over 60% of his laps in the last two races in the top 10.
I've said multiple times, I'm pretty sure I'm still in the vocal minority here, that I think Hocevar deserves a cup ride next season. I believe in the kid.
He keeps saying, this is good. I don't know what else I want to do better. They just don't quite have maybe the speed of those front three cars. Really competitive in the 9 car is anyway. He's been very happy with it. Just doesn't quite have the speed in that 9 car, Dave.
Ty Gibbs is running 10th, and you might say, yeah, well, 10th for the 54, no big deal.
Is that Elliott getting Jones? Nope. Jones keeps the high line and keeps it.
He'll probably get him. Elliott's been faster in the meantime. He's trying in right now. Let's see if he keeps it. Elliott got it. Elliott passed for P4. He might get to P3 before the race ends. Hamlin leads by 2.5 seconds over Tyler Reddick.
I love how they just not look at the fight no more. Like, oh yeah, no, Elliott's got Jones. Yeah, we'll just keep an eye on the 54. I wanted to see that battle.
They're going through the field, or something like that. 34 car pitting. Finally, he was in 21st place. Come on, Byron, get the top 15. Okay. Byron will lose a couple points over. He got 45. Right now he's at plus 40. No, he should be fine. 20. And that right is if he gets stage points, he's definitely good.
In the top 10. It's alright. There won't be no more pit stops after this, would there? With 16 to go.
If there's a caution, there absolutely will be. Larson trying to pass Jones now for P5.
into fifth position now. There have been numerous issues today.
Oh God, that was actually.
You're gonna see what happened to Truex. Like.
Oh, his car just let go of him, didn't it?
Yeah, like when he hit the wall, it bent the entire tire assembly to the right, and it screwed his. He was out, last place.
Even. Oh, bad pit.
Elliott's passing Keselowski now. Or the battle rage on. Yeah, he got in position. Elliott's a P3. That's probably as high as he'll go, barring a late restart. Oh, it was a Chastain penalty that frees from his four. Okay.
Oh, there goes the 23 getting his tire blow. And penalty.
Yeah, for
is that
the wall.
Early in the box?
A driver, a crew member over the wall too soon.
Mm.
set the world afire. The season had an okay year, but then really showed up. So I went back and kind of 22's
56%.
Yeah. Well, yeah, 9 out of 16.
That 80 plus percent. My goodness, like,
yeah, well,
was that the most? Was that the hottest day ever?
10 out of 12. 22. I mean, they're talking about 22 has been terrible relative to last season. He's been running. I think he finished like 12th or 13th. Not, I believe, he was outside of the top 10 regular season points. He's about to get passed by William Byron.
The 22 hasn't been the same car since it's being champion, hasn't it?
He won Atlanta. He won the spring race at Atlanta. That's about it. Oh, please don't run him off the road. Like, see, on 24 on a completely different strategy than the rest of the field, passes for 15th. Like, all the 24 needs to do is finish well next two races, and he's golden.
Woo! That was tight.
Yep. 9 to go, by the way. Crazy how time flies like that. I bet Larson's gonna get P4 here in a couple, in like a lap or two. He's closing in on that 6 car.
I think the 17 is by itself at the moment. No, it's got a Bowman behind, some company.
What were we talking about?
Oh, I'm looking at the top 10 onwards, basically, like Hamilton, Reddick, Elliott,
Hamilton?
the time splits.
Oh, you say Hamlin. Hamlin, okay.
Hamlin, sorry.
Yeah.
Was it Hamlin, Reddick, Elliott, Kostowski, Larson, Jones, Bush?
If Hamilton raced in NASCAR, I'd piss myself. I'd love to see him at, attempt the Daytona 500 or something. Oh, Busher! Flat tire! Caution is out for the 17.
No.
Well, there's the late race caution. Oh, Lord.
That has to be a call. Call it. There it goes. So now even Busher has gotten bit by this problem.
It's this track, it's old. It was repaved 12 years ago, I think. So
I think so. 2012. Oh, tire's starting to shred apart here. Jeez.
Below.
Oh my God.
Also, on the bright side for you, only 20 cars on the lead lap, so
He should be all right.
Should be, yes. Although,
I mean, 6 ago, still in the lead lap.
right.
I think it should be all
as he's
right.
running, he's in the bottom half of the playoff grid, but still has a decent margin over.
No, yeah.
Again, he's definitely going to be banking on a win next week, because, again, that's kind of what I want him to do.
You think he's going to win Bristol?
Yeah, I have him as my pick to win Bristol. Along with his teammate and owner, Brad Keselowski, as the alternate.
All the reactions of the people in the infield. All right, 20 cars on the lead lap, including Carson Hocevar. I had to throw that in there. Oh shit! The 24 has no tires left. Well, that sucks. Scuffs.
Wait, the 24 is. Oh no.
It's a shootout.
Well, the good news is the 17 didn't destroy his car badly. It looked like just the tire just let go of him.
We might go to overtime.
It will probably go overtime because they still have to pick up all the debris from the tires.
Right. At least the tolling's fine.
The one thing the 17
There's no telling.
Good thing about the 17.
There's no telling.
Alright, pit crews, don't fail us
This race
now.
is only going to get more chaotic.
Actually, wait. The
What?
11 and the 25 probably have a significant advantage because of because they have lapped cars. 24 has to stay out or pit for scuffs.
Also, no, they're going to take 2, or they're going to take 4.
4. There's no. Otherwise, you'll get.
Here we go. Let's see who's going to go down. Pit.
That's a lot of. All right, here we go.
Here comes the pit.
Let's see. Reddick got a 10.3. Hamlin.
Oh, there was a little bump.
A 10 flat. He's got it.
There was actually a bump coming down pit lane.
Oh, different strategies. Jones wins it off pit road. He took 2. Busch takes 2. Logano takes 2. Hamlin, Larson, Reddick, Elliott, Keselowski, Bell, Bowman. Oh, this is gonna get interesting.
Kyle Busch.
That would be. Oh, this is gonna get interesting. Jones.
I think, to be honest, the people who took 2 probably made a good difference.
We might not have.
There's a contact here. Oh, there was contact with the 5 and 9.
Yeah, but the 6 caused it.
So we got.
Let's see. Oh boy, this is hearts racing.
There's a little bit of a scuff on 9.
Oh, the
It
24
doesn't
did
look
pit
like
for-
it's. Near the.
So are we looking to potentially have our first upset winner in the playoffs with a non-playoff driver again being Eric Jones?
Suarez didn't pit. It looks like.
Oh,
look. a lot of lap cars
Warren
pit.
and Bush are both out, so I think they're both
So we
in
are
that
going
position.
to
But
overtime.
yeah,
We are going to overtime.
oh yeah,
Oh, time, baby.
obviously.
I think the
But yeah,
people who did.
Suarez is currently scored as the leader.
Yeah.
Mm.
Going to go 267, and Suarez stays out. We'll see what this ends up working out for him. Listening to his race.
Let me check.
Everything goes to hell. The only person that can beat it that was behind it was 14. So why not? We're going to be powered here. We got a chance.
Do you think Suarez can hold this attack off?
No, he's gonna get destroyed.
231, which was 33 laps ago.
You're gonna have cars. You're gonna have 99 on old tires, 4 old tires trying to launch. You're gonna have cars with 2 old tires on the left side trying to launch. There'll be a lot of challenges for these cars to try to get rolling in the restart zone. And then you got new tires coming from behind. A lot of pressure coming from behind. So where do you choose?
All right. Multiple cars. Looks like 4 cars took away of a round. LaJoy, Haley, Stenhouse, Custer. All right. Choose rule. Oh, Suarez to the inside. Jones out. Let's say Suarez, Jones, Logano, Bush, Reddick, Hamlin, Elliott, Larson, Keselowski, Bell. This is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be awesome.
I think the 11 and the 5 are in a great position to use those fresh tires. 3 wide, 4 wide.
All righty. Hold on to your grandmas.
The top 1 and 2 the best they can. The question is how it all goes to exit 2 and 4 wide.
I'll update the stats for the viewing later.
Here's what it is you have to do. You have got to get momentum in the right place so that when you get to the finish line, you can immediately gain a lap. Remember the rule.
Jones and Suarez. It's pretty much this. It's like Jones and Suarez versus Bush, Logano.
No,
Even like
Suarez is
Hamilton,
on his
Larson.
own. No, it's Suarez versus Jones, Bush, Logano versus the rest of the field. Suarez did not pit, so he's on old tires.
What I mean is, the people who are not in the playoffs is pretty. Suarez needs to help Jones. You know what I mean?
Sure. All right, yeah, the crowd getting ready. Pace car rolling off. Let's do this. Green, white, checkered. Attempt number 1. Here we go. Green, green, green. Suarez leading with the nose. Logano sweeps down to the inside. It's 3 wide. Jones to the outside. Let's see who's going to prevail once we get to turn 1. Here comes Bush on the outside trying to take 3rd. Oh, to the stack up. Wow. Larson to 5th. Reddick to 4th. Jones has the lead going into the turns, but Logano's going to carve it down hard. Jones is slightly ahead. Reddick is charging. Oh, Logano nearly runs. Goes to the wall. Here comes Reddick down to the inside. 3 wide. White flag is out. And Tyler Reddick takes the lead from the great move. 3 wide on the inside. Now he's pulling away. Hamlin strong on the high side trying to get back to 2nd. Larson trying to do the same thing on the inside, but he's stuck in 5th. Hamlin is behind Jones now. Reddick scooting away. Last year, the number 45 went to victory lane under the command of Bubba Wallace. This time, it'll be Tyler Reddick winning the Hollywood Casino 400.
Finally! Tyler Reddick has finally got his first win since Coda. God, that's been a long time coming for him, but sheesh.
Just like last year at this race, Hamlin finishes 2nd to his 2nd car. Jones finishes 3rd. 4th goes to Larson. 5th place, Logano. 6th place to Chase Elliott. 7th to Kyle Busch. 8th is Christopher Bell. 9th is Brad Keselowski. And 10th is Alex Bowman. Well, what a move by Tyler Reddick, swerving through 3 different lanes to make it to the lead in 1 lap from 7th. And he celebrates.
Hey, so Beautiful pass, by the way. What a beautiful pass. Knew that the two cars were going to be very slow down the straight. He had the speed. Boom. He took it. He took his chance and he ran.
Yeah.
What a win.
That was
and through.
Those were some sexy passes.
What a race. And all of a sudden NASCAR comes around and say, nope, it ain't your birthday. You ain't taking that no more.
Wow.
It's interesting that the 45 has money line and then a McDonald's little part in the on the car.
Yeah, because
nice.
By the way, Aaron, you were wondering if Money Lion had won before. Question answered.
I think this is their first win since Brad's last win with Penske at Talladega in 2021.
Yeah.
And with that, that's now Reddick's second win of the year. And now I just need him to get at least 2 more to fulfill my prediction.
It was his 5th win overall.
Yeah.
Just an outstanding job by this whole 2311 team. I mean, we had a really good pace, but just couldn't get ahead of Denny there. But
I'm going to be honest right now, I feel more confident about him winning at Texas, even though, again, Texas is a stupid track.
It is.
There are all kinds of different strategies. You had the 4 fresh.
Yeah, 4 fresh tires. And
Let's see. Hocevar finished 20th. Another top 20 run for him.
2311, this Toyota Camry TRD had a lot of pace. And we've had a really fast car with this money line.
And he only led the last 2 laps. Reddick, I mean. How? Because Hamlin dominated.
We came here in the spring. I broke the streak and I didn't get the 45 car in victory lane, so I came back here motivated to.
Yeah, the 45 car has won 3 of the last 4 Kansas races with 3 different drivers.
Mm-hmm.
Landmark race for 2311. They get a win in their 100th race. Take a look at the
Oh wow! It's their It's 2311's 100th race already. God damn! Time flies. Okay, Okay, I got it facts right. He restarted 5th.
He's gonna be able to slide here. Do everything he needs to do to get to the top of the racetrack.
Again, how did Tony Stewart say it about Goodyear at Atlanta in 2008?
No idea.
Again, I feel like that's what I was referencing. He talked about how Goodyear pulled out of IndyCar, they pulled out of F1, and yeah, because it's obvious that they can't build a tire that's worth a frickin' damn.
Instead of looking in the front, but hats off to the Yahoo team. Camry TRD team, just another really fast car. It's just
I'll stick around until we get the unofficial results. I mean the new playoff standings. But then then I gotta get dinner because I'm starving.
Rear tires. We'll see if he can make his way to the Ruoff Mortgage victory. 27-year-old. California.
So stick around for another commercial or so.
Great racing on the final restart to get out of this and grab the win. Automatic advancement with the win to the round. Great racing on the final restart.
I'm sorry, I just saw the most interesting paint scheme ever in the world.
What's the best paint scheme in the world?
For what?
No, it was an interesting one. It was
the Money Lion one?
This was 2005. Jeremy Clemens in the Busch Series with that bright yellow with the orange one, or a company that does butt paste. He was in the Zero Bush Series, 2005.
Wait, so who is the name of that one that I'm thinking of? I can't remember her name. I can tell it was a female driver, but I can't remember her name. I think it was. No, I think it was Kim. I think it was a Kim Crosby. I can't remember exactly. I think it might have been Kim Crosby.
It was it was the Jeremy Clemens 2010.
All right, let's see.
Oh, so even Clemens got that sponsor?
All right.
Well, Jeremy Clemens drove the car.
All right, so I'm gonna update my view and sub counts for today's events. 242 views. You guys rock. And I hit 1375, which is always nice. Anyway, so here is how the new standings will be. So, all right. So Larson and Reddick have their wins. So they're first and second. Third is Hamlin plus 49. Fourth is William Byron plus 41. Fifth is Keselowski plus 33. Sixth is Blaney plus 25. Seventh is Kyle Busch plus 24. Eighth is Ross Chastain plus 18. Ninth, Chris Buescher plus 13. 10th is Christopher Bell, who is also plus 13. 11th is Joey Logano, who is plus 12. 12th is Kevin Harvick, who's plus 7. The bottom four, Martin Truex minus 7, which I didn't see coming at all. 14th is Bubba Wallace minus 19. 15th is Stenhouse minus 22. And 16th is Michael McDowell minus 40.
Let's be. Can we all admit this right now? Both Stenhouse and McDowell are not making it past the first round after next Saturday.
They might win.
No, I don't see it. Don't see it happening. Rather see Bubba Wallace win.
Well, yeah. Well, of course we would, though. I'm not dismissing unless I want to see how they're running before I practice and qualifying before I dismiss it entirely. But I'm 99% sure neither of them will be a factor. Just putting it out there. Anyway, that does it for this stream. I'll see you next week, or actually this week. It's Thursday night action that we start with Bristol. That'll be fun. So all the way through Saturday's Bristol night race. Thank you so much for watching. BowserJrXD signing off. Have